Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's very bright, eh?
You are, though. And it is today. I mean, everything's fits.
What?
New shirt.
It is a new shirt.
New
Very
hats.
nice.
I don't know if the hat's new, but I thought I should throw it on.
You should,
Support the
absolutely, you
squad.
should.
Can you show us the back? That's a pro fit. That's exciting.
Oh, what's on the back?
It says,
Good.
in case you don't know who that is in the front, it
Oh!
tells you on the back.
Yeah.
It's Buffalo SABRES.
SABRES were flying. Jack, you've ruined my day.
Yeah, I was.
Let's go for a drink.
We're going through some stuff here. There's just kind of rules when you do stuff. It's probably you start your work day. Yeah, I remember. I think it was Walmart or something. Don't they have like a cheer at the start of the day, like a hey, a hop, the head, a holiday, hey, ho. They kind of do a big get revved up and get excited for the day ahead. Before a concert or something like that, they all huddle around. We're gonna have a great show. It's gonna be great. Before a big game, guys have an inspirational speech.
Mm-hmm. Jack did the unversion of that, the opposite.
Jack, what do you?
Rather
I was
than
just reporting
pumping
news.
people up, he's dragging them down.
What are you, a fucking beat reporter now?
About 2 minutes.
Chicken.
Yeah, about 2 minutes before we go live. Did you guys read about there's that new virus, like a new thing going around?
You can't be telling that to Rhett 2 minutes before the show.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not here.
So then Rhett's got to Google and find out what's going on.
It's not on the ship anymore.
I'm not doing that shit again. Not doing it. Oh,
Attaboy,
dear.
Jack.
I'm sorry, Rad. I didn't mean to.
Don't be sorry to
ruin
Rhett.
your-
You sorry to us. You ruined the show, Jack. All of us.
That'll be fine.
Great job, Jack. Appreciate that. Presentation of Bet365. It's still fairly new. 3-goal early payout with Bet365. When your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. Be 19 or older. Please play responsibly if you will. And we got a super chat going again today. If you're watching live and you're in the YouTube, you put a comment in with a little bit of cash. The cash goes to the charity that is the Youth Centers of Calgary. And then we put your comment on the show as we're here in the McLeod Law LLP studios.
Got some good breaking Stampeders news, which I did not expect on this day, May 7th of 2026.
Do you want the thing?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Quarterback Vernon Adams has been extended for 2 years to 2028.
VA.
Big play VA. Okay.
There you go.
It's not earth shattering.
need a
but that's good.
quarterback.
You definitely want to keep one when you have a good one.
Hope they get to play.
Tom.
Jesus, Jack, see?
You know what?
I mean,
Part of me
was
wants
not
you
a-
to go sit outside, but you got to press the buttons there, so I don't know what to even
Just
do.
I could just leave it. For
Leave
a
up
couple
the
minutes.
3-shot. Get the
Take
hell
a
out of here.
timeout.
The hell are you thinking? Like, of all things, with of all people.
Yeah, I really wasn't thinking. I was just looking at my phone and
Yeah, I know. You know what? We need you to do more thinking.
okay.
What is today? Thursday? Monday, you were no good.
It's hung over on
May
Monday.
7th. We've got a. I think they could get through the season, Rhett.
Shit moves fast.
Get a couple of these. Just
There's got to be a few more of those in there, Dean.
Jeez.
Unload the entire holster.
empty the clip.
Please.
Whereas here, I thought we were going to have a high mood today.
I got
with
up.
the,
I worked out. I hopped in the lake. I was.
Jack ruined your
Yeah.
day. Now you're down the dumps.
Yeah. Now it's.
Why don't you tell us about what you read, Jack? You may as well get it out there, ruin all our days. So what do you,
I don't like this at all.
Oof.
at the same time, though, is there anybody that could be more stupid to bring you this type of news?
Yeah,
Be
that
like,
is the source is important.
I'm
To
not
say here.
sure
Yeah.
Jack knows.
I'm not the source though. It's Fox News or whoever.
Well, it's probably not that far off.
But there again, it's,
I can't even pronounce the
is
name of the
it
virus,
airborne? Is it, how do you,
I don't know.
See that there.
by open mouth
There's,
kissing? How
there's
do you,
2 Canadian passengers who were on the ship.
What ship? What you got to explain here, Jack?
They're on a cruise somewhere,
This,
and they get the hantavirus.
Okay.
Now it's spreading. That's what that was.
Hanta.
Hanta.
Don't.
this is a slippery slope we're on here.
You can't let Jack break news.
See, right?
Not
That's why
allowed.
You can't have. Bills are getting a new stadium.
Well, I won't
Sabres
be
are
able
up
to go.
1-0 in round 2.
Won't be able to go to wear a mask.
Now Jack's the SS Hantavirus.
It's bad.
Is it? Is it, Jack?
According to my ex, it's bad.
Yeah,
because
according to your social media headline, it is bad. Yeah, what's our plan of action since we read a bad headline?
I'm just gonna live the same way.
Yeah, so then let's not bring it up then if you're it's not going to change anything.
I'll tell you what, I'd be okay if it happens.
Yeah, you don't mind getting shut down.
Yeah, I'd
Stay in your house. Deal.
Weather's warm. Got the hot tub. Got lots of TP. I'm going to grab some on the way home today, just in case we're not here.
Just when
tomorrow.
the Sabres are trending towards the
It's like
Stanley
the
Cup
Expos with that
Championship.
GD
Yes.
lockout
Mhm.
player
Yeah.
strike thing.
Mhm.
Don't worry, Red. I'm sure the people are on top of it.
We got AI now.
Contact McLeod Law. Just see what our options are.
Yeah, well, we're going to do some employment law because we're about to fire someone's ass.
Now I got to spend the rest of the day just researching this.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I know.
Ruin the show.
My day. Maybe my life if it's real.
There was one day I got home from the radio show. This is a long time ago.
Mm.
Brett's calling. I wonder what's going on.
So you call?
I got like a twitch in my leg. My leg, it's twitching. It not stop. It won't stop twitching.
Mm.
You ever get that? Well, sometimes. Does it go away? Yeah, eventually. It's not going away. My leg's
Still twitching.
twitching.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep an eye on it.
See you tomorrow. See you, buddies.
And that's what you're dealing with, Jack.
Imagine the spot Rhett was in where
Fellas.
the guy he chose to call was you.
Yeah.
How far had he gone through the role? He's like,
You
fuck,
ever,
no one's
uh,
answering.
You ever get the Jimmy leg? Yeah, I get the Jimmy leg. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. How about those Sabres?
Mm.
I'm having a hard time rallying.
Oh, come on.
Sabres were great. And we were stupid. I don't know if we're stupid, but
We didn't see it. We should have seen it coming.
yeah.
Just
Tampa plays a game 7, highly emotional, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Going into Buffalo, who's, should have saw it coming.
Was it dominance? I missed this. I had kid baseball. Saw the
Yeah,
highlights.
for the first half, I would say. Yeah.
Habs looked a little tired.
Yeah.
I don't worry about them necessarily. It's
Third period, it turned around.
Yeah.
The score was whatever.
Indicative.
Score effects.
Yeah.
So the Habs, I think the Sabres only had 1 or 2 shots, but
Is what it is.
they came after him. They owned him early. Scored.
The whole rest versus rust thing, I think we can just euthanize. Like you watch Carolina and Colorado come out of big breaks against opponents and just destroy them.
Looked
And
fine.
you look at the injuries piling up and the fatigue and the emotional highs of a game 6 or 7 from the teams that are close, that have tighter turns. Like, are we not just taking the rest, or is this one
Oh,
year
yeah,
different?
take the rest.
You always take the rest.
Yeah. And I think now again they don't get that extra day. What's the other series? They get that. They're going to go game 2 on Friday.
Yeah, because they started late, right? They
Yeah.
had 2 games for Carolina already done, so they're going to go every other day, I believe, the rest of the series.
Yeah, Buffalo looked. They looked all right.
They looked
They
pretty
did
good,
score
actually.
early. Josh Doan looks like he's a pretty good hockey player.
Pick them up.
God, what a pickup!
Ryan McLeod scores. Zach Benson a pair of assists. He had 2 points in Game 6 against Boston, so he's feeling it right now.
Benson was helping hand in 4 straight goals from the elimination game against Boston through to game 1 against the Habs last night.
There you go.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Just another guy they have there.
Bowen Byram scoring again.
Boy, Bo.
Alex Lyon has allowed 7 goals in the 5 games he's played since taking over the net.
That's pretty good, actually.
Pretty tidy.
Yeah.
Pretty tidy.
Lion.
Yeah. I hope I know you're a Sabres guy. I hope the Habs get some rest.
It does feel like
Get some rest and let's really attack game 2.
I think they'll be much better in game 2.
What happens in Buffalo? Are they going to be outside the hotel honking horns all night, or
Oh yeah, that'll be
yeah,
ignorant.
might be a tough place
For
for
sure.
rest
Yeah,
if that's
for
the
sure.
case.
Well, I did see some video last night.
Firearms.
And again, maybe we need to talk about take it back or retractions or whatever. We kind of, with the Oilers when they were still
Mhm.
playing,
Mhm.
after games, Oilers fans getting into scraps. We're like, what's with these Oilers? What's happening? Let's Jesus.
Yeah.
And the Edmonton people and stupid Jared and all these. Hey, it happens everywhere. Women are fighting. It's not a big deal. Whatever. It's fine. It's probably a good thing when the women fight.
Yeah.
All fan bases do it.
Mhm.
Like after a win, even. Oh, you guys just hate Edmonton. Well, big win in Buffalo last night,
Mhm.
and they're wound up. It's round 2, first time since 2007. They're into round number 2.
Wow.
Big win on home ice, and yeah, it was a madhouse at the whatever they call that rink, the
KeyBank.
KeyBank Arena.
Look at
Like,
this.
watch just the unruly folks here as they filter their way out. Yeah, keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, careful.
Going to be a sucker punch, I'm sure, coming here any minute. Okay.
Jack, did you cut out the part where
So it's just.
No, wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, hey, oh.
Is it a dry county that Buffalo's in? Are they sober? Is
I
that
don't think so.
Yeah, do they
There's
sell
a thing
beer at the
such as
rink?
Buffalo
Yeah.
sober, but it's not sober.
That's not, yeah.
yeah, that's just no hard booze. Yeah,
It's
none of the dark liquors.
Could it be more orderly and just, okay, we're just going to
Having
filter
fun.
out of the building and
and
have,
chant and
yeah.
We
have
love
a
each
good time.
other. High fiving strangers.
now wait, do we see? Is it already passed? There was a security somebody with a wonderful flow.
Oh, good flow.
And that guy, he's got a sign. He's just asking for it.
Yeah, he's a
taunting
Sign guy.
people.
It's like, please, someone punch me. I'm ready.
They're like, well, why would we punch you? Or
We're all cheering for the Sings.
Looks like there's a few red jerseys now. I don't. The Sabres have a red jersey, but I
No,
do
there's some
believe those
Hab
are
ones coming down
Habs,
the
huh?
escalator. Yeah,
They
you're
must
right.
be they're getting assaulted, right?
no.
Looks like they're okay.
There it is.
Whoa!
Hey!
Oh boy!
Hello,
Yeah.
Buffalo.
That's a young Ric Flair right there. Look at that.
That is
Holy.
awesome.
Wow! Is that
He is
Buffalo
such
or
a
what?
Strut.
He's in a band.
Holy!
It's a good thing this game wasn't on Saturday because he's got a big.
I got a gig.
gig.
Yeah. I go back to Montreal. We got a show here.
That's tremendous. Do you think that's a natural curl or is he getting that perm?
It's working, whatever it is.
Yeah.
However much maintenance and work that needs, it's looking great.
Looks good and it's keeping people under
Orderly.
control.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There would have been
intimidating.
huge fights if not
So
for
gorgeous.
some blonde WWE type in a security outfit.
Because we saw the Buffalo, the Blade Gang. They were
Yeah.
on their rollerblades. There's now a Canadians Blade Gang. And they went down there.
Boo.
But I think, again, I didn't read that. I like Jack. I
Just a headline.
on
eh?
social media.
Yeah, careful.
I think they actually reached out and they were like, we don't want to step too much on your toes, but we're going to come down and do this. Yeah, come on down. They had a little game before the
Labatt Blue cans as
Yeah.
pucks. Let's go.
No bloody noses, no swinging, just good natured fun.
No birds in high heels fighting.
No,
Are you sure?
Doesn't seem too sure.
I can't.
Kind of sure.
J Rod and the Noodler wouldn't steer it. They thought it
no,
was-
I know. Yeah,
Well, we'll continue to watch the tapes.
We
'cause
will
it's early.
monitor just
Yeah.
like the virus. We're going to play.
Jack, we'll report and you'll decide.
Perfect.
You can't report anymore. You're
not your
cooked.
first day, Jack. Figure it out.
Jack, we better go for a drink.
Renfrew Chrysler, 1920 Pump House Road in the Southwest. When it comes to the Ram sport, Renfrew doesn't just compete, they lead. The 60K Sport, widely known as Canada's best deal on a Ram sport. That's just the beginning. Renfrew recently named the #1 Stellantis dealership in Canada for most new vehicle sales. That is serious volume, people. One of the largest inventories in the country. Strong lineup of the Jeep Compass. They're priced to move.
Okay.
No shortage of options. Big selection, big energy, and a team that knows how to close out a win when it matters. It's Renfrew Chrysler, all part of the Capital Automotive Group, 1920 Pump House Road. Find them online, renfrewchrysler.com.
Yeah.
Jeep Compass. You never get lost.
I believe you.
I have no idea where I am, but
Do
thankfully
you know
this thing
only
knows
if you know how to use a compass?
that's true.
Ooh, did you do any orienteering when you were younger?
I've not orienteered.
Because we grew up close to the mountains, being Calgary kids. Said you need to
Mhm.
orienteer. Like Saskatchewan, probably a little hard to get lost. You could see forever, I imagine. A
Yeah.
lot of hills and mountains and turn
but
around.
there's
and shit.
well, but the mountains,
Snowdrifts.
But the mountains, are a certain direction.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
There's no
That's where you got to get the map up and be like, okay, if that's the point of that mountain, my compass
Saskatchewan.
is here.
There's no indicators.
That is
Yeah.
true. It all looks the same.
Yeah.
Might have that backwards.
You know what's amazing?
We need
It's
a compass.
the guys that find the water with the sticks,
Witchers,
Oh!
the Witchers.
the witch and that's real, right?
You're damn right it is. Well, it's a willow stick, Dean, and the willow is attracted to water. Willows drink a lot of water.
Jack, are you familiar with this?
No.
Well, you better, because you're going to be
Gunshine,
living in a frickin'
You'll be wandering around empty wilderness looking for water one day.
Tell you what, Jack is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters on the show. There's a little bit of heel to him now, right? There's a little bit of bad guy to him, the black hat.
There's just enough like naivete and
Hey, Rhett,
dumbness
did you
and
see this
enthusiasm.
virus that's
Yeah.
going around? No, I didn't see that.
Rhett's the health nut. I was
mean,
looking for advice.
I will
Yeah, I
honestly,
bet you were.
I will honestly
Thanks,
say
Jack.
I have made a conscious effort not to listen to as many podcasts that talk about politics and health. I find that they're not as beneficial to my well-being.
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
they'd like you to.
Mhm.
You just find some things about balloon animals or, making sand castles.
Well, I'm so focused on working and
Yeah.
this gig.
This
You know what he's doing? He's pouring over the draft class for 2026. He's going to help Connie out, pick 6.
I was thinking about somebody
Weasel
put it
into
in-
that management group.
because someone put it in the Superchats yesterday. Why they've not reached out to me? Well, just kind of had a bit of a moment yesterday in my truck. Huh? They hate me.
Yeah, because somebody said in the super chat, why haven't the Flames reached out to you and Robin Regier
Right.
to help lead this young D?
Well, when we're not
the
fucking
pros.
good enough to coach kids hockey, I mean, the Quadrants and the Hockey Calgary, they've got it figured out. So, how could we ever hope to?
Now, here's
help a
the thing.
professional team.
I think you guys do a great job. because
No,
you're-
we're idiots.
Oh,
Just ask the people.
I'm a moron too, so let me have my little thought here. You and Reggie, I think, being a moron, I think you would do a good job. I think that's not unreasonable. But to the super chatter's point, I mean, you could list off hundreds of very good NHLers that have played for the. They can't employ them all.
No, you should employ dusters that have never given anything back to the organization.
You could do that too. I would pick you and Reggie, but again, I'm a moron too. I'm a biased
Whatever.
internet hack.
One why they hate me.
Jack, the whole show.
I was not expecting.
Yeah,
2
vibes
minutes
are-
before we start, vibes are high. Yellow hat.
Talking about the panty virus or something. Thanks, Jack. You ruined our day.
Donkey.
Sorry.
Are you digging into it now? No.
Well, how was the moment in the
I'm
truck?
trying to find something that
You're reflecting. What were your thoughts? Maybe you extend an olive branch to
Well, I
Connie?
didn't finish the thought. The thought was just Conroy. He's full of shit.
Oh, you know what it might
Thought we were
be?
buddies.
I kind of reference it. Maybe he's thinking, I can't bring retro in here.
Yeah.
Because he's going to turn this franchise right upside down on its ear with
Mhm.
success.
That's
Yeah.
what you said yesterday about that.
Let's check.
And then
I
I'm
don't
going to
want
get to
intimidating.
heave ho.
He's threatening.
It's going to be, I hired the guy, and now I'm out.
Ah,
It's like when the apprentice passes like the master or whatever, right? The student.
I'm all
passes
about
the
team, by the
teacher.
way. All about team. I don't need to be successful if no one else is. That's what
Okay.
they're talking about on the broadcast last night with the
What?
Sabres. Yeah.
Talking about being a team guy. We
They
don't
were
want to
talking
win.
about,
We'll
I
not
think
win
they
together.
said something along the lines of this was the Sabres talking to the media and then to me repeating it, saying something along the lines of, you can have individual success without team success, but if you have team success, everyone has individual success. It's kind of like every time there's an assist,
This is deep stuff.
there's a goal.
Jack, can you look into that?
That's
for us?
that's the kind of
What about empty nets? Is it still the case?
still counts. Yeah, if you get an
Own
assist,
goals.
that's a goal.
Shootout.
It's weird. Yeah.
Hmm.
No, what I was looking for, I was going to try and pivot
Probably a good
just
idea.
a little bit. Yeah.
Hmm.
I was reading Craig Button's updated draft
Oh, you got a
board
mock
this morning.
Everyone's dropping their mocks.
Well, it's time. You know,
Mm.
now that everything's, we know who's
Just
picking
around
where,
the corner.
We did
barring
2
a
mocks yesterday.
blockbuster trade. Yeah. Okay. Somebody moves up. Pick or two.
3 more today.
Gavin
Jeez.
McKenna, first overall, is what Craig
We've
seems to think.
seen that. We've every day in the Pinder Report, we're looking at mocks that have dropped. All 5 after today will have had Gavin going 1. I know Jason Bukala after the draft lottery suggested you take Stenberg potentially. I'm like, that's probably the outlier take.
Yeah. McKenna at 1. In at number 2 on the Craig Button list at tsn.ca, defenseman Carson Carls of the Prince George
Number
Cougars.
Seen Carl's and if San Jose needs D. So
I was just going to
yes.
say, is this button interpreting what the teams need?
Yeah, is it a mock draft or is it a draft ranking? Because
Yeah.
those are 2 different things. The mock, to Rhett's point, is going to say this GM with this roster might go this way.
This looks more to just be his rankings
Okay. So he has Carroll's as the top
as
D.
opposed to fit.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
It's a nice fit if he's right for San Jose.
And again, they've got so many forwards. No one will be surprised if they take a D. The question will be, do they try to slide back and get cute, or do they just take their guy at 2?
I'd slide back if I'm taking a D.
At number 3, Sioux Greyhound defenseman Chase Reed.
Another D.
Another D.
That's to Vancouver.
That would be Vancouver.
Yeah, in which case they would be passing up on Malhotra and Stenberg, which is interesting. Strong Swedish connections there, and obviously the Malhotra center thing.
I don't
Lots
buy
there.
into the Swedish connection thing. I mean, I get it, but it's just
Yeah, and I don't even mean they like Swedes. It's just that they're going to have really good intel on him because he's playing pro in Sweden, and they've got so many guys with the old GM, Sedins. Like, they've done very well there. They'll have really good intel on him.
At this part of the draft, don't all teams? These are the easiest kids to do deep dives on.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's when you have connections like, well, no one's looking at this kid.
Yeah,
in
like
round 5, round
Lidstrom
6.
in round 2 or something.
That's-
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Stenberg at 4,
Who's at 4? Who's the team?
the Chicago Blackhawks.
Chicago, and then Rangers 5, Calgary 6.
Stenberg 11 goals, 33 points.
That's a hell of a get at 4. Jeez. Because he's going to be the most NHL ready out of this group of players. Like, he's played full season against men last year. He's thick, not huge, but sturdy.
And what kind of brought me to it is he has the Ruck twins rocketing up his roster.
How high?
He has Liam going from number 22 to 10.
No, 0
10?
chance.
Wow.
Liam finished second in WHL scoring and in goals, while Marcus, his brother,
Oh, they're twins.
Sven
was
Blast.
the scoring leader with 108 points.
And so which one has he got? The scoring leader or the goal scorer?
He's got Liam, the second in scoring at 10.
Okay.
Marcus is the playmaker, so it's the natural thing. You go and you got to get both.
Yeah, collect them all.
Okay, you've kind of bounced around those. Ooh,
Well, that's
back
what it's an article. It's not a
Oh, we don't have number 5 and 6?
You might have to scroll to keep finding it. The bottom,
this-
they might post it, yeah.
this is dated March 24th. So I'm thinking this is not the updated. But he has Liam Ruck at 10, Marcus Ruck at 12, Caleb Malhotra at 11, Daxon Rudolph jumping in to the 8 spot, Alberts Smits, the big Latvian at 7. And if you want to just look at who he has ranked, you want to click Vigo Bjork
Center.
at 6, behind Keaton Verhoff, who he has at the 5 hole.
And I've got Craig's full list here.
That's old.
Elite Prospects does a bunch of, it consolidates all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
lists from all the internet. And it's interesting to look list to list because you definitely see Gavin at the top, and then you see these 5 defensemen we've talked about in different orders almost everywhere, whether it's Chase Reed 1 or Verhoff the first D or Carl's the first D or, Rudolph I haven't seen as the top D anywhere, but there's sometimes where he goes a little higher. Smits is the most NHL ready. He's played in men's leagues all year, played at the Olympics, and he's huge. It's an interesting crop. Like that Perek draft year as well had a lot of D when you think of like Dickinson, Buyam, Salayev.
I mean, not to get too deep into it, but is the Malhotra connection, like if now he's at 3, is that just because, well, it's Vancouver and his dad
I
works
don't
for the
think
I think it's the center thing. It's not the dad. The dad coached
right-handed center.
Yeah, and they, when you look at the issues they have, and obviously you want to take best player available, but you could like 2 players a lot and say, what's our tie break? We'd love to have both these guys. We can only have one. I don't know that Elias Pettersson is A, long for the organization, or B, ever going to look like a top center again. They already got rid of JT Miller. They brought in Philip Hedl, who gets concussed all the time, and you feel for him. He can't stay healthy. And you look at their pipeline of prospects, and they don't have a stud center coming. It's going to be tough for them to say no. If they have him projected as a number 1 center in the NHL, I think they probably have to take him. And meanwhile, they just added Buyam on the back end, who is a good young D. Like the need might be greatest at center ice, although maybe they think Marco Rossi could be a 1 day. The other guy they got in the Quinn Hughes deal.
Yeah, I just wonder if sometimes we get a little caught with that. What if Vancouver was picking 4th? Would you just, well, he's going to go 4th. Do you know what I mean? We just get too caught up in this. Well, here's why Vancouver's going to take him, because his dad works
I
for the
don't
team.
put
I
anything,
literally
he's a
said
center.
it's not the dad
anything
thing.
with
Yeah.
his dad.
I don't think the dad thing plays in at all.
It shouldn't.
I think it's the center.
So you think
like
if they
just said.
picked 5th, he would still go 3rd overall?
No, again, when whoever's at the 3 hole, if they have a need for center, he's going to be tough to pass. That's what I'm saying. Not Vancouver, just the need for center and him being there. If you're at the 3 hole, that's the challenge. I think for like if the Flames were at 3, I think it would be tough for them not to take Malhotra.
Well, with Buttons, he's got him way down.
He's got him way down.
Yeah, and Buttons' list, to your point, that one's dated, and I think his updated final list will be a lot higher. Buttons'
But
list
I
is
don't
always,
think, to your question, if you're asking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the father thing, I don't think there's any
no.
correlation.
I mean, it's probably you have a little more insight into the human, but to your point, these guys are so well scouted. It's not you're like, oh shoot, we found out the kid was actually he's a really good kid. We didn't know that.
I think it would be the opposite.
The dad's going to be more critical.
Well, yeah, it's like Jerome's boys coming here to play junior. You probably
Rather not.
don't.
Mhm.
Just don't.
Don't need the pressure.
Yeah.
So again, just because I saw it this morning, figured we could talk about it.
Mhm.
Just based on probably nothing. More just whatever you read, whoever you talk to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a list of players. It's a
Mhm.
short list.
Mhm.
But the Flames at 6. Do you think this player will be available? We know McKenna's not going to be. Assuming Stenberg is not going to be. Carson Karls felt like maybe he was going to be right in that pocket, but there's sure a lot of kind of like Malhotra. It feels like it's kind of
Got a little helium here.
got a little bit of juice running right
Mhm.
now. Will he be available at 6? Based on what you're hearing or feeling right now?
If he's not, you're turning to a different.
Yeah.
Well, you're not hearing Verhoff now, right? Very often, like it's kind of you hear it, but it's almost whoa, Carson.
I know.
So if it's
yeah.
not him, maybe it's very right.
Yeah.
So I don't know that. I think at the 6th spot, it's almost easier for Connor. It's like, okay, well, what's left?
Especially now if McKenna, Stenberg, and all of a sudden Malhotra are all going to be gone.
Yeah.
Then it's probably a D if you're or Viggo Bjork, who is a center, but it
Might be a bit of a reach
might
there.
be.
I'd take the
Depends
D.
on. This is why I keep talking about these D, because I think if you go to 5 different teams, you'll have these 5 guys in 5 different orders. And so to Rhett's point, Connie will have his priorities in that D group. And you don't know, like, does San Jose love Verhoff? Does San Jose love Karls? Does San Jose love Chase Reed? Do the Rangers foam at the mouth over Verhoff, or do they prefer? So, like, you just see
It
who's
makes
left. Take your
job
top guy.
almost easier.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we're at 6. What'd
Mhm.
you guys? Okay, what they take? He's probably going to be down to between 2 guys.
I would think you're probably looking at Verhoff, Karls, or Reed sliding to you. One of those 3. And if you like Smits more than one of those guys, that wouldn't stun me either. But that's going to be the group you're looking at on D. They're not all going to be there, but you'll get at least 1 or 2 of those.
Such an easy job. I could.
God, hey. That's
It's
why they don't
like
want to
so
hire
easy.
Oh,
you. You're just going to dominate.
It's easy.
They don't want you anywhere near that.
And here's the thing: you go do that job, you're going to stop doing this job. They're going to stop getting all the good ideas for
Wow,
free.
and
Then now they
they're
got
all-
to pay for the ideas.
And they're all down there acting like they're working their asses off. Oh, I'm here. I'm grinding. I'm grinding.
Where are we going for lunch today, boys? We got
Yeah,
small
yeah.
balls.
Been
Is
at
that
the
what it
office
is?
for hours.
Those damn guys in the podcast, they're
Keep tearing
they're
us.
blowing our cover. This is terrible. Adrenaline source for sports. They became for real. They were birthed back in 2007, and since then it's just one of the premier spots in all of,
Hell yeah.
never mind the city. It's where you go when you need the best of the best. They've now got the Northland Village Mall location in addition to the 9309 McLeod Trail South location. And what do you need if you're going to be a hockey player? Like that's, you
A
got kind
jock.
of tools. You're going to need something.
Skates.
You show up without skates.
Oh, it's going to be tough.
You don't have a jock. Yeah, don't advise it. You don't have a stick. Yeah, I can hand off. I'll use your stick. Gloves. You don't have skates. You're not playing the
Go
sport.
home.
You want to get fully dialed in your skates, you got to check out the Bauer Fit Lab at Adrenaline Source for Sports. Cutting edge scanning technology to analyze your feet, find the perfect skate size, the perfect fit, even performance orthotics, all customized specifically for you. It doesn't just stop at the boot. Your scan also recommends the ideal blade profile to help improve your acceleration, speed, and agility on the ice. FitLab goes beyond the skates. You can fine-tune your setup with performance upgrades like specialized skate socks, comfort and support, orthotics for stability and enhanced performance. They got the different holder, steel options to just dial it right in. You want to go all the way in? You want to go all the way? You can turn your FitLab results into fully custom MyBauer skates built specifically for your feet. Yours. Plenty of options to make them your own. Check out Adrenaline Source for Sports at their McLeod Trail location or Northland location. Get fitted by the knowledgeable staff today.
Know what they're doing there. Been in a bunch.
I went in there and I got on. I used the FitLab, Bauer FitLab. And it is amazing. There's the footbed and like they're saying the boot.
Mm-hmm.
They put it all through there and smoke started coming out of it.
Oh shoot!
And it just it made a noise. It just said, "Nuh-uh." What do you mean? What?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Oh no!
Sorry, fat boy.
I was so excited. I'm gonna get some skates finally. It's gonna unlock my potential to play this game.
Poor Clark Wilm and his corns could have played for years long.
The machine's
Extended
like,
career.
I'm amazing, but
Uh-uh.
I am not a miracle worker.
Never
Not
seen
so-
anything like this before.
not so much.
It's like, please remove the horse from the scale.
Very upset.
Never fitted a hoof
Yeah.
before.
Could you please just have one person stand on this at one time? Come on.
Guys,
Anaheim, big win last night over the Vegas Golden Knights.
I want this to be a series, and I'm glad we got an Anaheim win. I don't know how you guys feel.
I think
It was
Anaheim's
just too
about
late to go away.
roll.
Okay.
Did I pick Vegas or Anaheim?
Oh, let's go back and write these down.
Because I like Anaheim now.
Do
The
you?
old
I do.
retro took Anaheim in 6. I've got Anaheim in 7. Dino's got Anaheim in 6.
I like their talent. I like the coach. Not that I don't like Torts, but
The old whistleblower over here behind the producing table, he's the only guy that took Vegas.
well, F him.
Oh.
He's ruined my day. Maybe my week. Kid's birthday tomorrow. Can't have no cake for you.
No, can't be having cake.
What was interesting about this game is Vegas struggling to get things going against the Ducks. The Ducks are going to give up. They're going to give up. They give up 2 or 3,
That's
like
been
in the Oilers
narrative,
series.
yeah.
But they'll come back. They'll outscore you.
Yeah.
They were very stingy
Stout.
last
Are
night.
they stingy or do they just puck possession? I don't know.
It might be the same thing. Like,
Right, like
as
it was the
long as the other
Oilers.
team doesn't have it, you're not going to be allowing any shots, are
Yeah.
you?
The one period they sat back against the Oilers, they got pumped.
Game 1, and it
Yeah.
was. I'm sure Quenneville's like, "Hello, fellas. We talked about this. Never again. We
Yeah.
don't sit back."
Let's have the puck on our stick. Then they don't have it.
Dostal faced 22 shots. The one goal he let in was scored on the power play with 6 seconds left. or whatever.
5.6
Yeah,
Eichel
seconds.
spoiled the
Steve.
shutty.
Oh, yeah.
The best defense, Rhett.
It's a good offense. You ever tell that to your kids?
Wait, could you do
Well, it's true.
the what?
Start again.
I don't have to start. You started.
The best defense.
Is good offense.
I thought it was the other way around. Wasn't it?
So like that
The
machine
best
where the
offense
smoke
is
started
good
coming out of it when you
defense?
stood on the fit lab,
Yeah.
like that's your head right now. Isn't it crazy? Because you're thinking like defense,
Best
but you just said offense. Like how is offense?
If you asked the
defense?
machine, it would give you the same answer.
Nuh-uh.
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 Nuh-uh. So the Ducks win 3-1. All the while, and I think we feel good about our Ducks picks. They went 0 for 5 in the power play, including a 5-on-3 for over a minute and a half in the first
Really?
period. They're 0 for 9 in the series.
9.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So if they ever get that going,
Oh,
If they, when
Look
they,
out Colorado.
yeah,
I don't know about that, but maybe
About
look out
that.
Vegas. They're going back to the pond. Quack, quack, quack. They're gonna be fired up. Got the split. Home
I
ice.
just think they're a good team.
I think they're too. And they like San Jose winning that second place in the lottery. Like they're coming. Anaheim's already arriving, and they've got more guys landing. Like remember Roger McQueen? We were dreaming on
Yes.
a couple of years ago at the draft.
Is he any
6'6",
good
right
this
shot
year,
center.
or was he hurt
Went to
again?
Providence, was healthy, which was the most important thing. He's signed. He's a black ace right now. Like if he's going to be your third line center and he's a 6'6" guy that puts up points with the right shot, like they keep coming.
That's right. I forgot about
Oh,
old Brodge.
Brudge.
old barrage.
What's Lightning?
Lightning McQueen.
They're gonna call him Lightning.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
no
One's thought of that.
What's the dump truck or the
Mater.
Mater? That's what
Toe Mater.
Toe Mater.
Now Jack knows what we're talking about. Now we're right in your wheelhouse.
This is his level
Throw
of
that
journalism.
cup at Jack and hit him in the forehead.
Seriously.
I hope this is a learning lesson.
I
for
don't
you,
know if
Jack.
he can learn. He can hardly read.
Like I hope you're realizing the power of your words and actions today.
Yeah, usually they're not that powerful.
You're a
No
media
one-
personality. You can't be.
No one even listens to me, let alone takes me serious. You bring up the hantavirus.
Did
and
you
all
say the X is feeding you this, or
Yeah, you
like
gotta
X
get
the
on. Oh, yeah.
Twitter X, or
Mhm.
X the X?
The Twitter X.
Oh, okay. I was
Not
like,
the-
Jesus,
the
now you're
girlfriend
talking
X.
to your ex.
What's
Now
X?
we're-
The X? Oh, the EX. I
The
gotcha.
X.
Yeah, okay.
Huh? Are you checking now? You see? I think
Stop
you've got-
it, Dean.
No,
I think
'cause
everyone
what-
is distracted by this.
What I want to do, I want to see. So let's say what's trending, what's going on in the news. We'll see what's happening here. Bouchard #1.
Oh, Bush bombs trending.
So they're upset up there.
Oh no, what do you mean upset? He must have.
Nah.
No.
Wait. So you go on this X
Uh-huh.
account of yours,
Correct.
and this would be trending for everyone. Like if I opened up an X
Mm.
account and I went to trending, would it be the same
They're
as yours?
customized to you, but I think you can tweak.
This is
that.
Canada.
Okay. Well, Canada's you're not allowed to have information from.
No, that's
anyone
right.
else.
So trending on the app X in Canada.
Yeah.
Bouchard is the #1.
So gross.
We'll tell
It
you
just
why.
Makes you gross.
Eugenie. Is she playing again?
No,
Ah,
we'll
God,
tell you
Banter.
why.
She could-
#2,
I'd take her at
Be
number one.
trending. Yeah.
McKenna.
Boring. This is all we talk about in Canada.
I think that's why I think it's Dean's feed, but I could be wrong.
Well, go on yours.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
#3, actually, McKenna has slipped to 3.
Oh shoot.
Hantavirus.
Oh,
has moved
no.
on to-
Damn it.
Well, that's because of Jack's.
Well, if it's as important as McKenna and Bouchard,
Boosh. It's not good.
stupid Jack.
Well, here, listen. Do you know what grok is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So somebody
Oh,
Says-
Grokster.
grok. What are the chances of a pandemic of hantavirus?
Uh-huh.
Grok says very low.
Thank you, Grok.
Does it give a reason?
Hantavirus is mainly zoonotic. That means spread via rodent urine, droppings, or saliva.
Jack, use your
Not
in the
talk.
show, Jack.
Not person to person in most strains. Rare limited clusters have occurred with Andes virus in South America, but it lacks the efficient, sustained human
So
transmission.
they know what
needed.
this is. Not a new virus. That they know what this is.
It's new to Jack.
So if you live on a shit-infested ship, it's going to get you.
The cruise ship incident looks contained. 1 confirmed case, 5 suspected, 3 deaths. No signs of wider spread. Monitoring continues.
There you go.
Pandemic risk minimal.
Okay, so this is now we're talking about real life
Oh.
stuff, but this is an indicator.
I'm
of,
going for a drink.
no. I'm being positive about
Okay.
this. We're talking. This is the power of the media, right?
Social media, yeah.
Because it'll virus. Well,
oh
oh my God! Tune in.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, well,
I didn't even know it was. I literally just asked Red, have you heard of this?
I've heard of it, Jack. I knew,
Jack.
but I was under the impression that it was like Grok said. So me and Grok are on the same.
You and
page.
Grok, couple good guys.
I could cancel. See, in the back of my head, I had a what are those shipping containers? I was
Mhm.
going to take it out to the property and dig a hole and fill it up with.
Yeah, bunker.
No, you
bunker
don't
time.
need to do that today.
You get the weekend. I'd
I
wait till
gotta
the
get a
weekend.
tractor to dig the son of. I got a lot to get done
You
here,
and,
Jack.
you and Grok need to go have a drink.
Jack, you want to help?
Yes.
All right.
You guys need to go for a drink. How many times have you asked Jack to go for a
I
drink?
don't think Jack actually likes me deep down.
Yeah,
He's
what's
kinda
up with that?
I
Either
don't
that
know.
or he's like some weirdly
confused.
intimidated
He
or
liked somebody. He liked to come to my house when I
yeah,
wasn't
he's
there.
hanging out in the laundry room.
It's not true.
He was okay with that. I don't know.
No, the reason Bouchard is trending.
Tell me.
The National Hockey League today put out the names of the 3 gentlemen who are nominated for the Norris Trophy.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh,
Do we have the
congrats to Bouch. That's great.
Bush is number 1?
Yeah, that's so many points. Great D. You hear all the Oilers people talk about how great he is.
The finalists for the James Norris Memorial Trophy,
Mm-hmm.
Rasmus Dahlin of the Buffalo Sabres,
Mhm.
Cale Makar of the Colorado Avalanche,
Mhm.
and Zach Werenski.
Oh, some real stud defensemen that can put up a bunch of points and play D. Oh, no. Okay.
So I'm not super interested in going back into X to see what the
Oh, I would love to hear. They'll be fighting again up north.
You know what it's going to be? I'll give you a little taste of it. with McDavid and try some cheese. That's your X feed in Edmonton.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
Do
This
they
has
have
been
like
your
a-
Oilers update.
What are those horn things you speak into? The megaphone.
megaphone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're all walking around down.
That's social media. That's where we get our news, Jack.
And Bush is so late. He was like, huh? Did I get scored on? I thought we were done.
Was that on me?
What? What are you guys mad about?
Do you don't like that?
well, there's a couple of impressions there. The first one was disgruntled Oiler fans just slightly off mic.
You know, it's off
Yeah.
mic.
And then there was that was Evan Bouchard, I guess is who that was. Yeah.
Unbelievable impression. He's been working on it.
I think the thought is how can you lead the league in defense scoring? How can you be a plus 25? How can you have 95 points in 82 games, average 24 minutes, almost 25 a night, and not even get nominated?
Because there's real fucking good defensemen that play
Yeah.
in the NHL. That's why.
Well, and Quinn Hughes didn't get nominated, and Lane Hudson again. There's a lot of really
I'm
good
sweary
D.
today, and it's Jack's fault.
Kind of is.
Yeah, that's why we poked a lot of fun at Bush this year, and it was great. And then I saw he had 90 some points. Like,
That's a lot of
Jesus,
points, dude.
It's a lot of points.
A lot of points.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
He had 5 game-winning goals. That is more than Werenski's 2, Makar's 4, and Dahlin's 0.
Would you say the Oiler fans are kind of like the American people, where they're very arrogant about their team, and they're kind of so arrogant you want them to do poorly? Is that?
I think that's quite accurate.
Yeah, right. Like it's kind of that too. Like
Let us
like
tell
the
you about
idiots
how
that
to
are
build.
up there doing that. That's probably influencing the American voters that vote for the Norris. And they're going, you people are idiots. You're fighting each other,
done
knocking each other out. We're not voting for you guys or your guy. He looks like he's asleep half the time. Yeah, he had a bunch. No. Also, Jack, do you have the Norris Trophy candidates from the 25-26 season that you could put up on the
Pull those
screen
up,
for
Jack.
everybody?
Remember we sent those to you a year ago?
What?
Well, that's this
No,
year's.
that's
That's
this
Oh, I
year's.
thought you said
25,
25.
26.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
This
like,
year's
Jesus.
nominees. Yeah.
CTE is really well. Put Bush's face up there and tell me who you're taking in
Who are
a
you
draft.
taking down or
Who's going first? Are you taking Bush before any of these?
no?
three
I'm
in
taking
a
all 3 of
draft?
these guys ahead of Bush, but I think they're probably you could make a good case that he's had better season than
You
all these
can
ones.
make a good case,
because
but
it's just been such a good crop. It's a great year. And you know what hurts him is the fact that Zach Werenski gets to play with no one really, right? And Bouchard, 95 points. But the first thing everyone's going to say is like, well, he is working on a power play with Draisaitl.
How many power play points?
And he is a very big part of said power play. But if that power play had Cole Sillinger and Boone Jenner,
Would
doesn't have
Rasmus
95
Dahlin
points.
have 20 more points if he played with McDavid? And
probably, yeah. And then, Rasmus left the team to deal with a personal matter, and that pulls the heartstrings of voters a bit, I'm sure. And he was a different player when he came back. The Sabres went on this huge run.
he's the captain.
Yeah.
Attaboy, captain. He's drinking beer, Tino.
Captain.
Woo! Buffalo sober. Let's go, Jack.
Evan Bouchard had 33 power play points, 33 of the
It's
95.
not that many, actually. I thought he'd have had more.
7
He's
power
a hell
play
of a
goals.
player. I'm with the Oiler honks.
Totally won you over.
Getting screwed, dude.
Well, the nice thing is that they've picked up on something they can fight about again.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
They laid their weapons down, and now it's time to get back at it.
They're like a battering ram trying to break down the NHL doors. They're just going to
Mhm.
smack people. You've been so lucky as an organization.
Like
And
incredibly
you're
lucky.
bitching and whining and moaning. Shut the up.
My favorite is they'll be like, when are the Oilers going to get a break?
When
It's
are
like,
they
"Oh,
finally?
the ref, the league has it out there." And you're like, you guys have picked first overall 4 times in 6 years.
You've had
And
the
one
2
of those
greatest
wasn't
players
even
to ever
Leon,
play the fucking game.
gifted to you.
I take it back, Jack. Great job today. Well done.
MVP, Jack.
Yeah, you put the lead in the pencil right before showtime. It just carried right on through. So yeah, I think they're probably feeling that a nomination at least.
Who
would have
would
been
be
fair.
the number? Who else would be on that? You're looking there. Who else would? Who would be? So if
Close to
Bouchard's
getting
in there,
it?
he's 4.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
who
Yeah,
else?
so I mean-
Quinn Hughes, Lane Hudson.
when you look
Quinn
at
Hughes didn't
yeah.
win either. Yeah.
And
Oh.
when you look
Quinn
at
was
points,
huge.
Bouchard, like it's a big gap. It's whatever, 14 more than Werenski. Werenski is in there. Kale McCarr, 79 points in 75 games. Lane Hudson played all 82. He had 78 points.
Really good underlying numbers on
Plus
Lane, too.
36.
Yeah, like,
that's
that's
tops out
crazy.
of that whole group.
And then also Jacob Chikrin had 24 goals. That's an
I don't
impressive
put him
mark
in the
for a
same-
D-man. I agree, but just when
yeah.
you're talking about just the offense,
That's the problem. These idiots in Edmonton. can't.
idiots.
Oh, it's not just about point. Okay, well, let's make an award for most points by a defenseman, which I would be okay
I
with.
think they should have that too. To be fair,
It'd be great if they did.
Heiskanen never even and he does everything but miss some time this year.
We have the nominees here. You talk to their technical staff or whatever. We need some videos put together for the Norris nominees. Okay. We've got Werenski. Okay. Yeah. McCarr and Bouchard.
Mhm.
Okay. We can't seem to find any highlights where Bouchard isn't shitting himself and giving up an incredible scoring chance the other way or looking like his brain turned off for about 4 seconds. Okay, just put photos then. Don't do
just
any
use his
video.
face,
Yeah,
headshot,
Just yeah. The problem, never mind. I was
Find
gonna
the
say
clips of when he's really digging in and intense, and let's use those.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel for the guy because I think
I don't feel for him. He's making 10 plus, and we poke fun of him. Well, it's where
I would trade spots with him.
We
I
are
love his
internet
salary.
hacks.
But the weird thing is like if he gritted his teeth more and looked different and had a beard, people's opinions might be pretty different about him. It's weird and play the exact same way. Like Mackenzie Weegar, when he made mistakes, they showed up on highlight reels in his own net, and the
but
turnovers were egregious. He's not up for the Norris, but I'm just saying, like, I think the body language piece is a huge part here, and that's just maybe the way he's wired.
it's part of it for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then again, like a lot of these D-men will have turnovers. It's just his seem to be the 5 bellers, right? Where you're like, what's
he
he
makes
doing?
some real buttes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks like your
and-
shirt says.
And again, it's not that other D-men don't make mistakes. They do. It's just when you see that type of highlight, you don't forget it rather than the, oh, whoops.
Kind of like that Mario Lemieux clip.
Well, you're beating yourself up on that. I don't know if anyone remember.
I broke my stick. He didn't break his stick.
Yeah. You're very angry.
He broke your will, I think.
I think you can also go back over the course of time and look at other defensemen that have had wonderful seasons and not won the Norris.
It's a lot.
That's it kind of probably is.
Well, and it feels like this is going to be one of those things for the foreseeable future where there's going to be 5, 6 incredible defensemen. And only
I
3 get
believe that
nominated.
there are
Deepest
not.
crop ever.
I think we all believe there aren't enough awards for defense.
We need more. I agree.
Because I would think this young Schaefer kid is probably going to be
He'll be in the mix
a
next year.
factor
How about you
at
put
some
Schaefer
point.
in that
Lane
list? How did
Hudson's
he
in the
do?
mix. Yeah, like it's going to keep happening.
How about Jackson Lacombe?
Hell yeah. We need to, here it is, fellas. This is a great idea. Promote the show as well.
Yeah.
We'll get, because all these awards are named after
Talk
people.
about extra work or something.
No, it's easy. So like these trophies have been given by people to the league,
Mhm.
and then their names on it, and then they give that award away to players. So we're going to start. What's your middle? The Rhett A. Warner.
No, it's the Boomsies. He's done it before.
Well, these different awards.
But
But we
we'll
need
just-
we need one for a stay-at-home D-man, Rhett.
Well, what he,
The Rhett Warner Award. The Rhett A. Warner.
but the Boomsies have a trickle down of, so it's the
That
Boomsies
could be part
award
of the
show,
Boomsies.
and then we
Yes.
have
under the umbrella of the
Yeah.
Boomsies.
Yeah, we could definitely have our
Yeah.
own specialty awards.
Mhm. But they do need something
I feel
to
like
celebrate.
Bouchard would win a Boomsy somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
There'd
some
probably
way,
be something
somehow
there.
He'd be successful.
The
Yeah.
Boomsy Whoopsie of the year.
Yeah, they'd have something crafted for him in
Something
there.
to
for
cheer
sure.
about.
Yeah, feel good, Boosh.
And apparently he was
Oddly, I was sorry.
very hurt in round one and played through significant
Like
pain.
Oh, for
Feelings?
Christ's sakes! Everybody. Oh, everyone. Played
We
with-
were saying before the show about Rantanen.
Rantanen as well. Some news on that in the Pinder Report. It's all.
Well-
This is injury awareness season.
chicken doodleitis is all it is. Bunch of fucking softies. Jack, you ruined my day.
Rhett played through a lot of serious injuries, and
I was
it's
hurt all the time.
mentally and physically. It's emotionally damaged.
Scarred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worried about viruses.
Your hearing's good though.
I can hear everything.
Yeah, your hearing's great.
I don't
Thank you,
miss
Hearing
me.
Loss Clinic.
Ever
Hearing
since that trip a
Loss.ca.
month ago, yeah.
Went in there, got all that stuff taken out, all that schputz. Yeah, just take her right out.
Hmm.
You're
Well, Wit, she went the extra mile. She started with one thing. She goes, nah,
let's do this.
we'll do it right.
Yeah, let's do this right. Hearingloss.ca. Travis and Sabrina Rhodes. They are wonderful people. They have wonderful staff. They have many locations, 5 in Calgary, 5 in BC, and their goal is just for you to start maybe living life a little bit better, living life a little bit more. Maybe you have been just backing away from certain situations because it's hard to hear and hearing issues can be challenging.
It's a noisy room. I don't know, Dean.
That's right.
Socially, it's tough. I can't hear.
Helping you hear better is simply their way of helping you live better. Book an assessment today. Might surprise you how much you've been missing after a quick assessment, and they can kind of show you. Or maybe you're great. Maybe you're like Rhett.
Hey, look at this chart. She showed me the chart. Perfect.
Really,
I
eh?
don't know, perfect.
Pretty damn good. Yeah.
Pretty damn good, yeah.
Hall of Fame career over here. That
Yeah.
kind of good.
And there was mine. It was like, whoa.
Doctor, medic.
I'm gonna get a second opinion.
You got a wine bottle opener in here? What have you been doing to your Hearingloss.ca is a website.
What's going on?
Book an assessment.
Breaking news.
Oh wow, this is kind of cool for me. It's kind of giving me
Goosebumps.
Did really did
Someone get drafted?
Yes,
Ah,
my teammate's son, Robin Regeer's boy. Guess where he went?
Blades.
Medicine Hat Tigers.
Oh no way! That's even.
very nice.
I-
What's the young man's
Yeah.
name? Which young Regier?
Shane.
Shane Regier to Medicine Hat in round
3.
Amazing.
Despite his dad being a total prick.
Oh,
Because a lot of
Lazy,
teams will be like,
just-
well, what's the family like?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, geez, no, we don't want. The kid's great kid, but
Ooh.
can't have any part of that.
Love Reg.
That is awesome. Congrats to the Regeers.
I thought you were leaning into the nostalgia of your old team, but even better,
yes,
Medicine
even
Hat.
better.
close
so now
to
we
home.
can ride down together. Reg, you drive.
Oh,
You got the cooler.
you got a lot to take back now that you're going to be road tripping with him all the time. That's exciting.
He's always out doing stuff on his own, though. Out in the mountains. And, God,
Yeah.
he's a go-getter.
He really is.
That's why we don't work for the Flames, right there. That's because
Yeah.
we're very dedicated to our families and that stuff.
Right.
It's a good
That's
sell
going to go over
job.
well.
I'm happy for everybody.
I'm happy for all involved. If he takes my kid's job, though, I'm going to break his fucking.
I was going to
Oh,
say
geez,
something
geez.
about.
Whoa. Hey, whoa,
Whoa.
hey, whoa.
Goodness gracious.
You better be graduating a
I'm
lot
gonna-
of D.
Jack, you ruined my.
Did we squeeze the chicken there? 'Cause that was
Jack's fault.
Pinder Report for Village Honda. They want to buy your car. $2 million dedicated to purchasing vehicles. They're going to load up and they want to get a deal done with you. Shake hands. You'll get paid in 24 hours. The complimentary appraisal process. You can start it at villagehonda.com. And again, maybe it's an expiring lease, extra set of wheels. They're the people to talk to. Go do it. We'll start with finals last night around the NHL. 2 games. Rhett.
I'm busy.
I'm
He's very
busy.
excited. He's celebrating the news, and that's fine, you know. Sabres double up the Habs 4-2 in the opener of that series. And game 2 went to the Ducks, who had the controversial icing call that turned into the game-winning goal for Vegas in game 1. And as you noted, aren't really even hitting on all cylinders offensively yet to score a power play goal, but pretty darn good performance. They split the opening pair in Vegas, and we'll bring it back to Orange County. Home ice, and the series tied at 1. All right. Buffalo fired up. Jack forgot to put this in the folder, but Buffalo fans were losing.
Baby, let's go!
Oh, look at the
That
crowd, the horn, the fans. Now I saw him shaking his fist, but he's not fighting.
He didn't
He was-
punch him.
No, he was like happy fist shaking, not like I'm going to kill you.
I love that the cup had RJ on.
I was gonna say I
It
saw
is
the RJ.
So he's so ingrained.
And they're stealing the Olay chant. That's always a beauty.
Wow.
Mock the other team's cheers. God bless Buffalo.
There was a lot of Montreal people that would have. If the score was the other way, I think you were going to hear Olay.
Oh,
Olay.
you
yeah,
would've,
oh,
yeah.
absolutely, no question. Good start to the series, the last of the 4 remaining series to get going, and this has been one of the stories we didn't expect to see. UPL,
The Lion King.
the Lion King, Masavenya.
Sabres, you can use that if you want.
That's right. That's free. Of charge.
Yeah, it's wild that
Probably.
no one's thought of that.
That's right. 4-1, 950. Sabre. Your goal is going to hang
How
at
good would
950.
that be if he makes a save and West?
Masavenya.
It would be awesome. Come on, Sabres.
Sabres. 1.3 goals
It's an
against.
interesting thing with this kid
It really is.
because remember he was
No good.
tending goal for Florida,
Oh yeah, he was good.
and then Bobrovsky took over and went nuclear.
So that was the year they needed Pittsburgh to lose to Chicago in game 82 just to get into the playoffs. Lyon was the guy they rode down the stretch, and he started the opening round series against Boston, who had that like 130 point
Yeah.
season, and then they turned to Bobo and nuclear.
And you wondered, is history different? Does Florida still find a way if Bob isn't out of this world? Does Lyon have the ability to? I
Did
don't
he even
know.
get in the playoffs without the push from Lyon down the stretch? Yeah,
It's the whole goaltending thing because in Florida he was in Detroit, he's in Buffalo.
Philly.
Obviously, there's maybe consistency to this point has been an issue for him, but he has been tidy since taking over. As we mentioned, 7 goals in 5 games.
Quack.
Teams played better too.
Quack. For sure they have. Yeah, the first 2 at
Not
home were the
to
worst.
take anything away from them, but the
Would you
team-
agree? Worst 2 games of the playoffs, the first 2?
100%.
And jitters, perhaps, nerves, a lot of pressure at home, blah, blah, blah.
I
First playoff game for a lot of those kids.
was going to say because there's been a few teams like Montreal was rolling a couple goalies.
Yeah.
Going into the playoffs, the Sabres were rolling goalies, right? Like there was
Minnesota as well.
Minnesota, like
Although Wallstead did start to take over to Boom's point
it
yesterday.
does feel like guys are starting to take over, but also I think for those teams where you throw another goalie in, it's not.
If you've done it all year,
It's not like
crazy.
taking Hasek out, going
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Toronto for the semifinals, and Hasek is in there for game 1.
Totally.
Ordinarily, it feels very desperation
Yeah,
time when
right.
you make a goaltending swap.
And
It's
they
not
even-
really the case in most cases.
They even use the Ellis kid, the East Coaster at times. So like the Sabres, that team are used to just having
Yeah.
goalies coming in and out.
And I hope.
Whereas in Calgary in 04, it was like Mika 73 times. It's just Mika. If it's
Yeah.
not, it's like, whoa,
yeah, something's
no
wrong.
Mika?
So I don't
Right.
know if my comment means anything, or if I just thought it was interesting. Thinking about
Lion King,
it.
Good stuff
We're
there.
gonna get taken down.
probably.
It was
yeah.
so close to
Copyright
the
strike.
original. I don't know that the robots will be able to tell. I mean, we're on key on.
How does it
on
go
tune.
again?
Masavenya!
Right.
Like a musical
Just
theater.
popped my ear.
I need you to start caring about this program, Ryan. You're just reckless with your copyright strikes.
You know what's nice is when Pinder's not pissed or hungover, and he can actually give some energy to the show.
Yeah.
Finally kicked that bad habit.
Did you?
I think so. God, I was grumpy for a while.
It's
there.
great when Pinder's Buffalo
Yeah.
sober.
Not immediately combative.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty
I'm
nice.
not always combative.
I don't know if I'd say that.
I wouldn't say combative all the time. You're being combative right now. No, I'm not. Just go to Anaheim and get Spence. It's a show about 3 idiots. It's really quite something. It's on YouTube.
Please
It's free.
don't tune in.
This is somewhat surprising and not. This is Megan Chaika, brother of John, co-founder of Stathletes.
Brother of John.
Sorry, John's her brother. That's what I meant to say. Clearly,
That's a sister.
that's a sister indeed. Scoring chances per game in the playoffs. Carolina and Buffalo near the top. Colorado's been good. All that checks out. what you said earlier is what is the surprising stat. The Ducks have been great defensively, like better than Carolina, better than Colorado, who's locked it down pretty good. Impressive stuff.
Well, certainly for Anaheim, it would be what do we need to do? You need to shut down McDavid. So you go to work on that. And it's if their depth is going to beat us, then let their depth beat us. I don't know if we're going to see that with Vegas. Who do you fear with the Golden Knights if you're the Anaheim Ducks?
Marner,
Eichel.
Yeah.
Hurdle. I don't know. You don't hear frickin' Hurdle's
Hurdle
name,
has
right?
not been as dominant as I thought he was going to be when they brought him in at the deadline that same year they got Hannafin. And Stone when he's right, but you're just always wondering what percentage is Stone at. You know what I mean?
I saw somebody. It's amazing. As soon as the NHL got rid of this no salary cap deal in the playoffs, Stoner's health has just rebounded incredibly. He's able to finish
much better care
seasons
of
and
himself.
plays. Good for him.
All of a sudden, he's a quick healer.
Peptides.
Crazy stuff. Yeah. What do we have at number 3, Jack? Or have we already done it? Or is there nothing?
We did 3.
Okay, good. Let's keep moving then.
Could
Tonight's
you work
games.
that closely with your sister? Like, there's no chance me and my sister are getting along for an hour.
Dean makes inappropriate jokes about sisters, so
Yeah, he
just be
does.
careful.
He's got a
in this
dark
territory.
side
He doesn't
to
have
the-
siblings, and so he thinks that incest jokes are funny on a show that's on YouTube every day. Dean, back to you.
Nope.
Tonight's game. Carolina's up 2-0 on Philly. They can put the stranglehold on now and really kill this thing, or is it already over? It feels over. Philly played probably as well as they could. They're up 2-0.
But is that an indicator that they can play that way against Canes, or did the Canes take their foot off the gas? I don't see it going well for Philly.
I don't see it going well for Philly.
I also don't see it going well for Philly. Jack?
It's over.
Frederick Anderson, 6-0 with a 1.02 goals against and a 958 save percentage.
Christ, it's feeling a little bit LA Kings-ish from what 20.
It's not a terrible.
Was it 12 or 14?
Because they
steamrolled the field.
just go.
Wave.
Every shift, every line just goes.
They all play the same way. It doesn't stop.
But why,
Getting
Roddy?
goaltending.
Taylor Hall leading the
Ronnie?
way, 9 points in 6 games. Stankoven has 6 goals in 6 games.
What?
Did you say Ronnie or Roddy?
Roddy.
Okay, they said Ronnie. Ronnie the Bod.
Ron the Bod.
Ron
Ron Sutter.
Bod.
Roddy Piper.
Former Flyer.
Ron Burgundy.
Rowdy.
That's the guy in those adult videos you're
Ron
talking about?
Jeremy.
No, okay. Keep moving. 6th overall. So that's where the Flames are going to pick, friends. Let's have a little walk down memory lane. Last 20 years, there's some players in here.
I don't know who this Shimashev is.
Well, he's coming, but let's go a little slower. Porter Martone's had been unbelievable for Philly.
I'd take
That's
him.
a 6 overall. Tej Ginla, monster year, missed some time with that hip thing, but coming to a Utah near you very soon.
Look at the positivity we got going, Jack. And you started the show with that BS. Keep going, Brian.
Simashev's an absolute monster. They took 2 of them, him and Daniel Butt, the same year. in the
Monster,
draft.
like big
Like
beast
huge,
monster,
tall,
or-
big,
Okay.
I believe a defenseman.
There's no Arizona team anymore, though.
No, they're now Utah, so it's
Okay.
actually 2 in a row there. Yurichek's been moved a couple times. It was Columbus, then Minnesota, now St. Louis. I'm trying to remember where he got moved to.
Bad attitude.
Lots of dripping with talent. Hasn't figured it out at the NHL level yet. Simon Edvinson, the towering defenseman for Detroit. Drysdale for the Ducks. That's how you get a Cutter Gauthier. Well done. Mo Sider. He's the guy that could have got Norris votes. And I think Dreger said he had him in his top 5. These are good players. Zadina. Oh, funky cold Zadina. That was probably the worst of the bunch. Although we'll see what Simashev is. Cody Glass has been a guy. Kachuk, Star, 2 cups. That's the last 10 years. It's not a bad list for 6th overall.
There is some swing and miss potential.
Biggest swing miss
I
for you
would
in there?
say percentage-wise, though, you're 80% decent pick.
I
Like
just think-
Filatov was no good.
Well, that's
Vertanen,
we just did the last 10 years, but you're right. There's
Glass,
more.
Zadina.
1, 2,
Hampus Lindholm's probably, 1,000 games on the blue line down at 2012.
80% success rate.
Zabinajad, like OEL, long career. There's some good players there. Don't get all upset, Flames fans.
I'm not upset. No, get upset.
How about 6?
How about it? And Rhett's not upset. He knows it's a build.
Mhm.
Right, Rhett?
You got to build. You need
Gotta
more-
build.
one piece to build a puzzle.
Yeah, you get multiple firsts. Multiple
Can't
firsts.
build a tower with just one brick.
do we have Jack? Do we have the first overall picks from the last 20? Can we look?
No,
At,
we don't do that to
Oh,
yourself. Please don't. God, no. But we do have the Flames.
What about the
prior sixth
third
overall?
overall?
Yeah, second or third. Do we have?
No. We're staying
No,
on 6. You
all
like?
right. Well, that's fair enough. Yeah.
How about 6?
Exactly.
6 is good. You got a problem with 6?
I'm fine with it. Here are the Flames' 6th overall picks in franchise history. There's 5 of them.
See it right there.
5 of them, though. That's only a
it's
few.
fine.
We'll keep going back in time.
Don't do that.
Jack was going to be dead for some of these for sure.
I don't even
We
know.
don't have
we
it,
don't
eh,
have
Jack?
this. Hey, Ryan.
Thanks for putting that in the file, Jack. We'll keep moving. Well, tomorrow we'll have the 6th overall picks by the Calgary Flames in franchise
All
history.
darn right.
Too busy looking up the panty virus. Lots of mocks dropping now that we've got the lottery done.
Albert
This is
Smits.
Adam Kimmelman of NHL.com. Smits is the outlier here. That's as high as I've seen him on any list.
As low as Verhoff has gone.
Obviously, McKenna goes 1. Every mock that is not a draft ranking but a mock is leaning D for the Sharks, and we get it. It makes you wonder if that pick's in play a bit. It doesn't sound...
I don't disagree with the, but to me, if you're picking a defenseman, or if the Sharks want a defenseman, why wouldn't you trade down?
I'm with you. I mean, I suggested yesterday you weren't so hot on the idea.
I don't
Dino?
think it. There's. I just
Don't get cute. Get your guy.
get your guy. What?
Yeah.
What is? Because you're not going to want to go down to 10 or 12 because you're not going to get who you want.
No,
Go
but
to 8.
And if
go to 4,
you're,
5, 6.
I would guess you would have. Let's just say it's Reed, Carroll's, Verhoff, or Smith's. That's that
Sure.
pocket. Unless you're going outside of that, which maybe
Yeah,
they
maybe
are.
you like Daxton Rudolph the most.
No, it's
Slide back.
more if somebody wants Malholtra or Stenberg, and they'll
But I
say,
just
I
think-
don't want to risk losing him. Like if the Rangers want Malholtra
Yeah, bad.
and they're worried Vancouver is going to take him, they got to get to 2. You don't have to.
No, I understand how it works.
Well, do you?
I do.
Because you sound like
But it's never going to fucking happen. So you guys can keep talking about this, but that's never going to
you know
happen.
what?
Chicken, please. That's
Like they're never.
So negative. Just trying to have a positive show here, Dean.
no. You can't play make believe.
Because you would not move down more than 3 or 4 spots to get, because you're going to want the guy that you want.
agree,
And
yeah.
who's going to pay?
Someone that really likes Stenberg or
Malhotra.
Malholtra is the point, and we'll see. Like I agree, it's doubtful to happen.
I think
it's fun to talk
I think
about.
the Leafs trade the first pick.
I don't
It'd be the
think
thing to do for sure. Yeah.
If
I were
if we're going to
them,
talk
yeah.
stupid, then let's
Yeah.
Let's get really
let's
stupid.
dig in.
Carson Carl's going to Calgary at 6 in
Yes!
this
I'm going to
NHL.com
ask
mock
Jimmy
draft.
Playfair, who texted me.
The Athletic,
Look at that,
another
Jimmy
mock
Playfair's
draft.
talking to me.
Is he?
Scott Wheeler dropped this draft today. He had McKenna 1, Reed at 2, another D-man going to San Jose. Then, okay. Malholtra also went at 3 to Vancouver, Stenberg to Chicago at 4, Verhoff to the Rangers at 5, leaving Carls for Calgary at 6. We're seeing a lot of Carls in the 6 hole or Verhoff. Haven't seen a Reed there yet. Interestingly, Scott Wheeler did the whole first round, and so with Vegas's pick, which is currently projected to be 28th, they go with left winger Nikita Klepov of Saginaw in the OHL. Okay. Hit on that second pick. That'd be great. We'll see. And if you're going,
I would
have
love.
no effing clue what the 28th.
we're starting to learn about this draft class. We still got, what, a month and a half to go?
Get those Twins out of Medicine Hat.
Yeah, we'll see.
Take a guy.
If Craig Button's in near any other team, they're going to be gone by the time 28 comes around. But maybe
10
they're
and
not.
11, that's going to be hard to move up.
Cam Robinson at Elite Prospects. He's a beauty. He had his mock draft drop this morning as well.
What
He's
makes him a beauty?
Well, I met him at the draft. He's a great guy.
Ryan's met him
Fun,
once.
lovely guy.
And,
No, I
and he
met him
talked to Ryan.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet
We've
you.
had him on the show at the old
What?
shop multiple times. Not this one. And
In the 9.
we've
We
had him
don't,
on.
we don't.
We've
talk
had him
about
on for prospect shows as well on this network.
I had a
And
dream last night. I ran into one of our
saw him in Nashville and Vegas.
upper floor
Upper Decker.
bosses,
Yeah.
the Boston
Oh, yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I dreamt that I ran into him somewhere. He was very kind. I'm all over the map. Go ahead, Ryan.
Back to me, Rhett. Robinson has McKenna 1, Carl's 2, Malholtra 3. A lot of Malholtra at 3. Stenberg to 4, which we actually all 3 mocks today have Stenberg sliding to 4, which is stunning. Going to Chicago, where he'd be a great run guy with Bedard up front. Chase Reed at 5 and Verhoff at 6. Yesterday we saw Verhoff at 6 as well. If you knew you were getting Verhoff or Carl's,
Where does he have Carl's?
going at 2 to
Two?
San Jose. And so basically what all these mocks are hinting at is that the Sharks will have a favorite D-man, and that's probably who they're going with at 2 if they stay at 2, which is not earth-shattering. But to see Verhoff or Karls, if you're a Flames fan, you should feel good about if you know you're likely to end up with one of those 2 guys. One of them is extremely young in this draft class, never mind the youngest defenseman in college hockey, and is going to be huge and is already huge. And the other beauty Western Canadian that does
everything. The fact that this would be an amazing pick because he is young, and I don't think he's anywhere close to being.
At least another year at college, and maybe a year in the AHL.
Take your time.
And again, if he's a little bit younger, he's into next year's draft. That's how young this guy is.
It's like Jack.
So young, immature.
That is how birth certificates work. If he was younger, he'd be into next year's draft.
Yeah, but some guys, it's 10 months.
I know.
Like he's very close to the cutoff.
If he was 2 years younger,
he'd be a couple drafts.
He'd be a couple drafts away. That's how young he would be. If
Jack was 10 years younger, he'd be draft eligible.
He would still be dead?
No, he'd be alive.
No, I'd be alive.
Now let me ask you this, because I'm like, don't draft a fucking prospect, please. Don't get a project party.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to take some time. We're going to have to work with. I don't like hearing that with high picks. Are you okay in that? Are you okay
I don't
in that
think
case?
he's a big project so much as he's just very young.
It's a refinement, not a project.
And so while Albert Smits will likely play in the NHL next year, I think Verhoff will be the better defenseman 3 years out. Never mind.
You have nothing to base it on.
But base what on? What are we talking about?
Your opinion.
Smits is going to play next year?
You speaking, I think he'll play next year, but down the road, this is going to be the better defense. Have you seen either one of them play?
Yes, but the point is not that
When?
Well, okay, so I sat down 2 nights ago with a guy who's an agent in Europe, and all he did was talk for half an hour about what GMs have said about Albert Smits.
You've talked to people.
That's what we're doing.
And you're like adopting it as your hard and fast opinion.
No, well, of course it is.
I think this guy's going
so
to be
who do you think, Dean? Who have you read about who's the most NHL ready defenseman?
If I'm going to trot it out,
who do you
what
think?
I'm reading and who I'm
Put
talking
your name
to,
down. We can make a bet. Who's right?
No, I wouldn't do it because I'm fucking seeing the play. You sound like a fucking
I'm
clown.
not saying I've seen them play and that I'm a scout.
You
what
just
I'm
told
saying
me who's going to be the better defenseman.
I've told you what the consensus of a lot of things that I've read. We've gone through 5
but you don't say that when you trot that stuff out. You just said, I think
Do you think I'm a pro scout?
I think he'll play next year.
Did you think I was in Europe watching Albert Smits?
Do you hear yourself the way you talk?
I need to rephrase this for you so that you understand what's going on.
You need to rephrase it for you.
Okay, well, I'll rephrase it for everyone.
You're very much
I'll rephrase for everyone.
When you've never seen these guys play.
The consensus in the public sphere and amongst people that I've talked to, or agents or scouts, is that Albert Smits is the closest to being ready to play in the NHL because he's spent a full season with men. Playing in the Finnish league.
I have no doubt people that have watched him have opinions.
Right. And so that's better than, I don't know who these guys are, and I'm going to crush other guys for having opinions.
It's a fine line, Jack.
This is clearly an opinion, not a fact. My opinion is that based on my conversations.
Based on other people.
Right. Yes.
That's all I'm saying is
I'm not saying I'm a scout. I'm saying I've read and talked to a lot of people that are or that are in contact. That doesn't mean I'm right. Of course not. But do you want to suggest that Albert Smits is not ready to play next year?
I would never come out and say that because I've not watched him play.
Have you talked to anyone about Albert Smits?
When I trot it out, but if I was going to say anything about it, I would say, according to the things I've read, people I've talked to, this is what they're telling me.
I think that based that I'm a podcast internet biased hack and that I'm not a scout, that it would be an opinion if I said that. Yeah. I think people get that when they tune in. They're not like, yeah, he's a pro scout. He's just in today doing hits. I think that's an expectation here.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
And so the people that know a lot more than me, and most of them that I've talked to or I've heard them talk about Smits is the most ready to go. We know that Verhoff's incredibly young and he's going to need another year of college. That seems to be the consensus. Maybe 2, maybe a year in the A as well. The 3 Canadian Hockey League defenders. Do you want to name them or should I name them?
Listen,
for you?
I'm not
Rudolph, Karls, and Reed. This is the biggest gap we've ever seen, in my opinion, between the NCAA and Major Junior. If you just look at the Western League, you've taken Reshny, Verhoff, McKenna, and Lindstrom out of the league. Those would be some of the best players, if not the best players in the Western League this year. They all went to college. So I don't know if these Major Junior defensemen are going to stack up historically against guys that have done similar things, because I think that the gap's never been bigger and the Western League's never been younger than what we're seeing right now, in my opinion. Do you have any? Can you quibble with any of that?
You see, again, you talk and it's a vacuum. You can't hear once you're talking.
I'm asking
What
you
I
to
was-
respond to what I just said.
It was nothing about any of that. It was not about what the players are. It's how you form your opinion. You come out and here's what it's going to be. And you make it so, okay, well, this guy's an authority. You've never seen them play. You have these hard and fast, you plant your flag into these takes, and it's just like, oh shit.
Oh, fuck, this is not the take business. I'm in the wrong fucking shop. Oh no. It's opinions on the internet. Are we gonna be okay with this?
I don't know.
I love you, but come on, man.
I
Like,
don't know
it's like
about
we're really just trying to get
Yeah,
excited
but
about
you're
a
trotting
draft.
off somebody else's opinion.
Many people's opinions, because I'm not a scout.
I know, but
Like
you,
I saw
again,
Bouchard play once at a
see, now
prospects
I have
game.
to play. I hate fucking refs.
You got to be there. You got to be
And
there.
now I'm reffing. I think all he's saying is that if you lead into it with, I talked to some people and this is what they're saying, as opposed to this guy's going to, and same thing with the USA, with the college hockey
Yeah.
and junior hockey. You've not watched enough to formulate that your opinion yourself. It
Yeah.
is an opinion based on information you've gathered from talking to others. And that's fine.
Like you say, I think Smits is going to play next year. I think that. So somebody has told you stuff, and that's okay. That's now what I think.
That is the information that's out there.
I mean,
Next.
just historically, if you've played a full season with men in Europe versus playing against 17, 18-year-olds in major, like, I don't think it's
Some
outlandish.
of that is circumstantial. Though,
I agree.
too,
I agree.
because If
I
you're
agree.
from Finland,
You could be playing on the U20 or the men's, you could
right?
bounce
If
between the two.
you're from Kingston,
Yeah. And I get that I'm frustrating, but I also don't want you to think I'm pulling shit out of my ass all the time. This is a player that played in 2 different men's leagues and went to the Olympics this year. That's all much older competition than his brethren. It's not an outlandish take.
I'm not.
Next.
I can't even do it.
Okay, where are we at, Janko? Selke.
Selke.
We heard the Norris nominees.
For Christ's sake.
This is Rhett's favorite because the Lady Bing is his second favorite. Sorelli, Nelson, and Nick Suzuki. I'm expecting Suzuki in a landslide. Just want to make sure everyone knows that's my opinion. And I have seen him play, maybe only once in person.
I still want to see Brock Nelson looking like an old bastard in his Olympic jersey. I think that's the look I liked.
He's been unbelievable. He had a huge year. What was it? He flirt with 40 this year?
I don't know. He's playing with Colorado.
Terrible
Jared
stuff.
High as a kite.
And Sorelli, a guy that shows up on Team Canada's all the time, but you're always like, is he that good? Well,
Well, John
apparently-
Cooper coaches. I'm going to bring my boy Sorelli. He's going to be my next assistant coach. Christ sakes, there's a love affair there.
stinking coop, eh?
What a terrible award.
Don't like it, okay? Flamesnation.ca, interesting piece.
Would you be okay if they got rid of the Selkie and the Lady Bing?
No, the Lady
Oh.
Bing can go away, but the Selkie's kind of what we want for defense.
Okay, then you should ask. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we like about the sport? What we like high goals that these guys are trying to take away from goal scoring.
Do we
These-
want to
these
remove
guys that are-
defensive player of the year in the NFL too because they take touchdowns away? Or are we going
No, just
to honor that it's a skill you need, right?
I am a bigger fan of hey, you're one of the best players in the league. You led the league in goals as opposed to you made less goals.
I just
They got about 4 trophies for that. So,
Yeah.
like, you got MVP, goal scoring.
There again, not going to happen. But if we're shaving off trophies, the Lady Bing can certainly go.
Mhm.
This one's close.
She was a fan though. Loved hockey.
She gave the trophy.
Lady.
She loved hockey.
Early bunny.
Mhm.
Got it.
Mhm.
Flamesnation.ca, article on the future of John Beecher. Brought in on waivers from Boston, former late first rounder of the Bruins. He's an RFA, which means you need to qualify him. And if you qualify him, and we'll give you a little raise, and then you can accept his qualifying offer, or you cannot accept it, and now you're into negotiating a new contract. Or you don't qualify him, and you say, you know what, John? Thanks for coming by.
Pack your shit.
Thanks, John.
That's what
Sorry you got hurt.
Commodore would say, right?
The thing that is frustrating is that you look at how big he is. He's strong, and he skates well.
There's
And you're like, I wish he was a little more physical. And then one game he does it and he gets hurt and suspended. And you're like, fuck, that's not the
There's-
message you wanted to send.
there's a long list of players that have the ability and size and don't play the right way over the course of time.
You've also got Jonathan Castagna, who we have not seen yet because he was nicked
And
up after
what a great
signing.
name compared
Tyson,
to Beecher, 'cause
the
that's
Calgarian
George Costanza.
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to call him George, right?
George Beecher.
No, George Costanza.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tyson Gross as well.
I don't know if I'd bring
Sam
him back.
Morton. I wouldn't. I'm not qualifying.
I don't think I would either. I think it was worth a shot.
Yep.
And, he gave you some fourth line center minutes, and then you signed 2 guys from college that you probably hope can pass him.
He did nothing to solidify himself, and prove that he's
No.
an NHL caliber
And
center.
having a chance to meet him, he's a respectful, quieter, polite, good human from my early.
2 goals,
Chat
6
with him,
points in
but
29 games.
It's,
Injured.
it's gonna be he's fighting for carving out a role in this league at this point.
It's a tough league, Ryan.
I don't know, but you've played in it. So
Yeah.
if you say so.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Fox. More on Beecher's future, FlamesNation.
Thanks, Pike.
Murky.
Murky.
She's a little murky.
Dallas, they're in injury awareness mode.
Ooh.
Mikko Rantanen tore his MCL at the Olympics.
GD Olympics.
Ugh. I wonder if it was Albert Smits that did it. I bet you it was, Dean. Neil said they would have liked him to have 1 or 2 more weeks.
How about what you know? No surgery? What are they
Trying to-
shooting him up with all kinds of
They got the
Foreign.
horse placentas and tranquilizers.
down
You know what it does make
down
me-
in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, you get whatever you want. If you really want, you can cross the border and go all up.
Let's go.
What it does make me think of is when you say it all the time. So you think these guys want their players going to these
They
friggin'
don't.
tournaments? How do you think Jim Neal, again, all the pressure in the
Mhm.
world, we've been to the final 4 3 straight years. Now we're out in round 1. Would have been nice to have our fucking double-digit million star forward.
Yep.
Also, Oscar Bach hurt. Bischel, the huge tower and right shot D,
Do you
hurt.
think that
Tyler
Bach-
Seguin done for like most of the year.
Hmm.
All of a sudden, there's a lot of guys that were not at 100 for Dallas.
This
or available
stings though
at
when
all.
it's not on your watch. This wasn't in one of your 82 games.
Exactly.
This is,
Yeah.
Yes.
GMs hate it. I think down at the league office, they have to have a different type of view where Gary's saying, okay, we're getting record television ratings in the States for round 1 and 2. We're up X% over last year's totals. They always release this stuff on the NHL media accounts. They're having a really good media year. How much of that is the Olympics? It's tough to quantify, but it didn't hurt.
Oh, it would help for sure. It's both things are right.
Yeah.
GMs hate it and the league loves it.
Yeah,
What are you
I
gonna
think
do?
that's fair. And the league probably doesn't like that it's the middle of our season. We got to stop for 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. But there's no question that hockey's more on the map after the U.S. win the gold at the Olympics. Get guys on Jack shows he's watching on YouTube.
It's the
leading
same.
with
Everyone
hockey.
was like, I say it all the time. They don't want you going to world championships.
no.
So you're going to go over to world championships playing in
10 exhibitions.
meaningless. Yeah.
And then some elimination
And
rounds.
smash your ankle and then not be ready for. Why don't you go to Costa Rica? Here's an all inclusive and chill the F out for a while. We'll see in
Why don't you
September.
go lay in a hammock?
Yeah.
Fucking take it easy, would you?
More games. 84 next year.
That's
So
dumb.
many.
It's
So
attached to the revenue bone, but stop it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have more
I'm
injuries.
getting McLeod Law. And if I
Yeah,
was still
seriously.
playing, I'd be suing the shit out of this league.
Call Shane. He's
They don't
he's an
care
expert
about my
in
health.
Would you really?
Just-
They
dispute
don't care
resolution.
about my health. They're running me through the ringer.
Canadian Hockey League. Jack, we are whittling the field down towards the Memorial Cup in Kelowna.
I think this is on one of the stations, the WHL final.
Turn on your station. Change it. You don't like it? Change
The station that doesn't hate us.
Jack, get us up to speed. What's going on in the OHL?
Kit Kat
Oh, I love Kit
up
Kats.
1-0 on Ontario Bar.
Those arrogant Barry Colts.
Bar.
Work harder.
Montreal and Chicago haven't started.
Okay.
And Prince Albert and Everett.
The bit's almost over. I'm hoping we can just get to the
Yeah,
Memorial
I
Cup.
talked to
Or
James
running
Or
late.
it's already dead.
about the Barry team beating them.
How do you like
He was
that?
like, their goalie was unbelievable.
Really? Eh?
He was like
So 2 overtimes and then 40 some saves. Was that it? The last 3?
70 some saves. He won.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Is what it is.
And grade 8 chances for it again.
I don't want to put him on get him radioed here, but did he care about the other coaches' comments? Or whatever? Yeah.
I'll say this for that coach.
He-
He was
he
on
owned
with
it.
Noodles and the guys on TSN on Overdrive. He was very apologetic and owned it, and then did so again after this game.
Yes, on his
I guess it's 1-0.
media availability, he's again said that was dumb and that was on me. Feel for the
job.
players. Was it Caden Aitchison kind of got roped into that too?
Yeah.
Speaking of CHL, we've got the Western Hockey League final coming at us, and the draft went yesterday, round 1 at least. Madden Deneau from Red Deer went 1. I actually saw this kid playing this year. He was phenomenal.
Max Osgood.
Scheisse. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot, right?
Good son.
Wyatt
Or
Bitts. Is that Byron Bitts' relation?
Very
Feels
well
like it
could
could
be.
be.
Why
Saskatoon?
Jollies? I know the Jollies. The Jollies are related to the Kobasus.
Oh, how about that? Wow.
Buffs.
And they're at 10. That is Shea Stevenson of the Red Deer Rebels. That's his kid.
Shea Stevenson's agent reached out and said, "Do you want to have Shea on?" I said, "No, go to hell."
You kidding?
Brody
You know
at
what
12 is an edge player. Good for him. Congrats, fellas. Now, Rhett, do you have any messages to the kids that weren't drafted yesterday or won't be drafted
I
today?
do believe
Should we quit hockey or what do we do? Start a new sport?
Yeah, pack it in. I think chopping wood.
Yeah.
Firefighting's great.
Pick up a tool of some sort, swing a hammer.
Or just ignore it altogether and carry on about your life and go get it.
Number 20, we apparently out of Bort license plates in the gift shop.
Is that Chris Osgood's kid?
It is.
Max?
Jack, I just
Jesus.
said that. Oh boy.
I know you give out an MVP of the show, but
Would that be Jimmy Bubnick, former hitman at 11? Would that be his kid? Is that John Michael Montgomery's kid at 8?
That's Gary's kid,
Oh,
23.
Congrats to
Gary, wow.
Lanny McDonald, his son Fletcher at 9. That's nice. Kirk Gibson at 6. Proud Papa. Jim Morrison at the Doors.
it's Jalen McMillan, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver. His son at 2 there going. That's exciting.
Yeah,
Wenatchee.
Roseanne Arnold.
Wow.
It is stupid.
Now, here's the championship series. Friday night, we get started in Everett. Games 1 and 2 in Everett. Games 3 through 5 up in PA. That's a hike. They better be flying. God, that'd be a bad long drive.
they are.
Gotta be.
They have to be flying at this point.
It's the league final, right?
This is the league final. This
Yeah,
is
they'll be
Ed
flying.
Chanel Championship. You're allowed to fly in the final, and they announced the rule changes next year. You're going to be able to start flying earlier. There's rules with distance, and can both teams do it, blah, blah, blah. But at this point of the WHL year, you are allowed to fly, I believe. Now, do you like good people?
Good people.
Do you like slotting? I've got one word for you.
It is on
Look
TV. Told you.
out.
You did tell me.
Cammie, Peter, Kelly, let's go.
Is that a young Peter Lubardius?
No, that was this morning.
That's this morning?
That's, yeah.
Yeah,
he
he's-
has been using great creamer.
You know what it is? The light's a little
Moisturizer.
bright. It's kind of,
No, you know what? He got away from the grind,
yeah.
travel, all that.
Watch some baseball.
Yes.
Curling.
If you don't like Peter Labardius, you don't like
I'm
people.
pumped. I love Peter.
I love Cammie too. And do you guys know?
What about Remps? Do you
I
care?
don't know Rempel at all,
Nice
but
guy.
I know lots of people.
Nathan
speak for
Rempel,
him.
the ex-Blade.
No.
Oh.
Kelly Rempel.
Kelly.
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 TSN and Victory Plus have all the action.
Stupidest show. Like,
It's especially dumb today. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Jesus. Cheers.
I'm excited.
When
We'll
did
have
Cheers go off the air? The 80s.
No.
Oh, Jack
I
was
made the 90s.
so
Was it?
dead
I'll
back
bet
then.
it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
find
probably
out.
just crested in.
I'll ask Grok.
You know who Woody Boyd is, Jack?
Woody Boyd. No, I don't. Woody.
That was a hell of a show.
Great show. Yeah.
George Wendt.
Because was Norm the businessman, or was Norm
Norm
the
is-
letter
Norm
carrier?
No, that was Cliff Clavin.
Cliff Clavin was the letter carrier.
Oh,
Oh,
Cliffy.
yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
And then
Shelley Long left, and
there's the hot bartender and the kind of haggy one.
the hot bartender at the
Jesus
Oscar.
Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that
They
was
were
93.
Very funny.
82 to 93.
What a show. Jack, you got to watch Cheers. Eh?
I don't know that it would hold up.
No, I think it would. I mean, obviously not
Not
all the
many-
humor, but like the whole idea of just the Cummins Yard neighborhood watering hole.
story about Sam Malone,
Sam
Jack.
Malone.
He was it was Mayday Malone. He played for the Red Sox, and he owned a bar in Boston called Cheers.
Arm gave out. Right?
And then it was, with all the just the daily ins and outs and the goings on in a good neighborhood pub.
Uh-huh.
That's what we should do is open a pub and just shut this shit down.
God, if you think
do
about
this
that
in
at
the
this, yeah. Oof, imagine us trying to run a pub.
You can actually, I think, probably still you can go to Cheers in Boston. It's an
I believe
actual
that's
bar,
the case.
It's
yeah.
not the
but
same.
it's not the same when you
It's
go in
not
there.
at
It's
all
like,
the
this is
same.
not-
It's actually
uh,
very disappointing.
They basically bought the name and put it on a different pub.
making your way in the world today.
Takes everything you got.
3 old men at a table singing 80s show tunes.
Free every day.
This is why YouTube
Free.
should take us down. Not for running highlights.
Serious.
That shit should be totally
Yeah.
good to go.
Wouldn't you?
The stupid. Is that Lanny McDonald's kid? That's what. Please, YouTube, take us down. So dumb.
Jack, exciting times. Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Tell me
Yes,
something.
how could you forget?
This is why I woke
it
up in a bad
sounds like this is right. Per Ian Rappaport, excuse me. Free agent quarterback Aaron Rodgers expected to visit the Steelers this weekend. Likely to play for them. What a stunning development. Who could have seen it coming? And very nice of him to allow free agency and the draft to get going well before actually committing. A deal's not done and things aren't signed, but the plan is to play for
I
Pitt.
can't believe this.
And these are steps towards that.
You don't have to read it all.
He's
I-
Jack to get together with Fat Mike, and I, for one, am excited for the 9-8 season.
I still do not understand how these billion-dollar organizations can.
9-8, Jack.
The part of that I just. He's expected to visit. Why does he need to visit?
What does he need to look at?
He played there all year.
What's new?
Well, maybe I'll come by and take a
Oh,
look at
do
the
an interview
facility
and,
and see what. Do you have a steam room? Do you have the cold plunge tub? You were here all year.
I
Pick
heard,
up the phone.
We got a new menu at the cafeteria. I'm going to peruse that before I make my mind up. Yeah.
I understand you have a new coach. Yeah, you know him intimately.
You beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl when I was 12.
He was alive for that one. He wasn't dead when Fat Mike and him teamed up for the.
I was in Vegas.
Were you?
Really? Wow.
I was at Shanks with Walks.
Oh, sorry about that.
Terrible. Shanks was great. The other
I would have caught that. That's a
Congratulations,
I hit more free
Jack.
throws.
Thanks. Looking forward to it, Rhett.
Mhm.
Randy Johnson, the big unit. What do we remember?
Randy.
What's he famous for? Randy.
killing a bird,
Killing the bird.
Killing a bird for sure. Striking out a lot of people. Being a red ass.
being a dick.
And they're honoring him in 51-inch big unit hot dog
Oh,
in Seattle at T-Mobile Park.
how many feet's that?
51 inches. Jack, you do the math for us.
How many does it feed?
How many feet is 51 inches?
Oh boy.
Jeez,
Rhett
awful.
is worried about you.
He's having an aneurysm.
Hey, Jack, is that Chris Osgood's kid?
So, Jack, if it was 48 inches, how many feet would that be?
I have no idea.
You don't know what inches are or feet.
I want to go. Whatever it is,
It's-
I'm in.
It's 4 feet 3 inches, Jack. Thanks for the help.
It looks
$37 American. Okay. But you're getting over 4 feet a dog.
That's exactly up Jack's alley
volume
because
buy.
that's where he quits.
He
Yeah.
quits at about 5.5.
It's perfect.
There you go.
You bring all his buddies.
Big.
How good are hot dogs?
Really good at the ball game.
And look, I like the way they dress this. I think that's a good looking
at the
dog.
ball
Yeah.
game.
That looks like a real one. That's not like the presentation
Yeah,
one.
I like that a lot.
That looks like a real one. How happy is that guy?
Mind you, if it was bald, I'd still hammer it. It'd be fine. I don't need.
51-inch bald dog. That's a lot.
Yeah, at some point, I'd probably want some mustard or something. I guess, but-
Oh, good stuff there. And because Dean loves dogs, this made us smile today. This dog apparently likes balls, but more specifically, spherical watermelons.
Dogs are the best.
How can you hate dogs, right? I know you love them now. You used to hate dogs.
Love
Look at this.
Big dog guy.
Hey. Just a little too big to get my teeth around, Dean.
Yeah.
Not sure that all very open.
Frustrated, but I'm loving it. It's like the bear out in Banff.
That's the bear. It's the boss.
the boss.
Yeah.
Just spraying it around.
That's like Rhett and Buffalo.
Jack.
Most of those kids at the game is all getting hammered. Those are his.
It's very expensive.
I feel like this neighbor of yours got taken for some dough. Are you familiar with the
Air Bud.
motion picture Air Bud Golden Retriever?
Beautiful dog.
This is from the. Really? You got too much money in that neighborhood, rich people. You may not know this, but our dog is the.
Now we hate dogs.
It just hit me that I picked you up for the party. I didn't even see the dog when I was at your house. I
Yeah,
haven't
his,
seen this dog yet. How's your dog?
Dog is good.
He's
Real good.
His grandfather was Air Bud.
Guy was at the house today. It's a real nice dog. you got
Yeah.
there. Took the dog for a walk yesterday. Little kid. I love your dog. Shut the cup.
Yeah.
Kid.
Little known fact: 3 generations removed from the littlest hobo
Mm.
of
Very popular
CTV
dog, yeah.
fame. Do you know who
Also-
the littlest hobo is, Jack?
He doesn't even say no anymore. He just feels shame. Jack, are you familiar with Most Valuable Primate?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like-
All the heart.
Of course you are. That's your Pinder Report this Thursday, May the 7th. A
That
very
really
calm and
dragged
measured
out,
one.
yeah.
Did not fight about things that aren't important at all. Didn't do it. For Village Honda, our good friends saying right now, a good time to save some money on tires. Save up to $140 on a set of tires.
It's true.
They get the gravel off the roads now.
Gravel.
Up to the
Start
Northwest
sweeping
Auto Mall.
Nenshi. Let's go for
Come on,
Christ's
Ned
sake.
Cheese.
What are we doing?
Friggin' Nenshi.
Friggin' Ned Cheese. Yeah.
Oh,
He's got to have some getting the cut out of these windshield.
he owns probably 100 of those windshield shops.
200. 1,000.
I thought about buying one once.
Did you? Would that have been a move or no?
Then I got to sit at the shop and talk.
No, you can't be
Then I got to talk shop.
Got to talk shop. You could have a shop dog though.
I don't mind a shop. Though.
VillageHonda.com for more details, or head up to the Northwest Auto Mall. It's your dealership for life.
Well,
Weird show today.
Very.
erratic.
I'm just gonna say something, then we move on. And we're done. It's never about the opinion that you say you're having. It's about how it sounds when you share. It's like, I think this guy's going to be the better player. It's like, well, based on things I've read,
Mhm.
people think he's going to be the better player. That's all it is. It's not
I
about
don't
whether
know.
the take is right. It's just the way it's presented,
I get that.
which is then we say, well, how do you know?
Well, you only hurt the ones you love.
So that's all.
Dean loves me a lot.
Fuck, do I ever? No, you know what? Talking to somebody at the old draft thing the other day, it's like, yeah, you guys kind of get into it once in a while. Like,
Yeah.
The show isn't the show without. I mean,
A little
you
animosity.
take one out of this mix,
It
and
doesn't
it's-
work as well.
It works a lot better, probably. But you take one away, and the dynamic totally changes.
Well, we're starting to ask Jack to leave this morning.
Jack was providing some friction earlier. We
Yeah,
appreciate
you
that.
kind of
Yeah.
upset the apple cart early.
I always tell people, like, this is not a hockey show. It is a personality show that requires a little friction.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about hockey when we're done talking about gravy.
Some guy on, I don't know where it was, but I did the Denver and Denver thing.
Yeah,
Put it on social media. The Flames draft lottery is on Tuesday, and you're talking about fucking eggs. Jesus. It was a 2-minute thing.
You
Oh,
are allowed to have one opinion and one opinion only, and it better be
you're
based.
talking about fucking eggs, and the draft the Flames are who are they going to pick? You're talking eggs. Tough world out there.
Can't eat till the draft, Dean.
Tough.
Can't be eating at a time like this.
I
Get the
felt-
draft
I
lottery.
felt terrible. I still do. I feel terrible. Just very quickly, Vina Nova, Mother's Day this weekend. Today's Thursday. Don't. So just,
We've
come
given
on.
you 1,000 reminders. It's
Figure
on
it
you
out.
now. It's on you. Sunday, go.
Yeah,
Being
feel
an
free to
Archibald.
wake up on Sunday and go, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you think a card is enough, it's not.
That's correct. And you're like, oh, no. This is my kid's mom. You're also wrong.
Wrong. Vinanova.com is the website. Vinanova in Market Mall. Just do it.
Go.
Lab grown diamonds. Easy. We'll do our bets. Bet 365. Were you watching some hoops last night, Jack?
Yeah, what
I
was that
was
about?
in between the second and third. I turned it on, and
The
Why
hoops
did you send a picture to
You
us?
sent a picture of
because
the.
I need to show you guys because I know you don't watch the hoops. But when I said
You
you got to
talking-
bet on the,
That's you're assuming.
am I assuming?
Don't
Jack's part of Rhett's part of the North. I'm not sure
Oh,
if you
okay,
are aware of
a
that.
massive Kawhi fan.
Mhm.
Massive.
Mhm.
Where does Kawhi play?
Clippers.
Okay.
It's actually pretty good. You were nervous
Well
though, weren't
done.
No, I knew. Big money. They're not happy with them either.
No,
His uncle is greasy.
that was
All
just
kinds
another
of side
another
deals.
blowout. I was disappointed.
Jack's been talking about it because I know, like, if you consume a lot of U.S. sports talk, it's almost
I used to love the
always
hoops.
NFL
Seems to me
lead,
that he's
NBA.
consuming a lot of U.S. Fox News.
Yeah, I get that too.
Mhm.
Get the brainworms.
I
Careful,
feel like you should shut that off.
Read a book, Jack.
Jack. Wealthy barber. Get back to that. Building blocks. Staples.
Bet365. Hockey fans tired of waiting for the end of the game to get paid, ready to move on to the next puck drop. That's why Bet365, official partner of the NHL, has 3-goal early payout. If the team that you're riding goes up by 3 goals at any point in the game, they'll pay your bet out early. Hockey moves fast, and now with 3-goal early payout, there's one less thing you have to wait around for. Bet365. Download the app. See what early payout's all about. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly.
There's a basketball spin on the.
I know, right?
15 points.
So it would have been.
Yeah. And 5 runs in baseball as well. They're helpful.
That's what I was wondering, because you sent that out as easily 50. It's like, maybe Jack, did he get the early payout? Of Bet365?
No, I'm not that smart. I was just
All he's saying is like we've had so many close hockey games, 1-goal games, overtimes, and it's like, oh, this team's up by 30 and we're in the second quarter. Like, can you imagine shelling $1,000? Like, up by 30? What are we gonna hang for the next 2 hours?
Well, at least you're seeing the Stars play, whereas in the regular season.
that's true.
Yeah, the mascot might come on, go on a ladder and shoot some threes at half. We can't leave yet. No mascots shooting threes tonight. It's in Philly. Gritty, not a baller. Gritty.
Gritty was at the airport welcoming people coming off of Raleigh inbound flights.
How good was
Just
that?
in case there were some Hurricane fans on the
How
flights.
did that go over?
Yeah, exactly like you think. He was throwing beads at them and flyer shirts and swinging his hips around at them and stuff.
If we've watched the Carolina Hurricanes, I want you to ask yourself how many times we've seen these things happen. So the Canes win. That's the money line.
Yeah.
Well, they're 6-0, so that's the only thing that's happened. Under 5.5 total goals for the 6, I believe. And Logan Stankoven 3 shots happens quite a bit.
Yeah.
We're going to parlay all those together for plus 375.
Nice.
See if it doesn't all hit tonight. Under Canes and Canes money line, and Stankoven to get 3 shots.
Come after us now, Canes fans.
Yeah, that's right, Canes. Hey, 3 fat guys in Canada. Here we are. Want a piece of this?
Just loving these Canes.
Can't get enough. Caniacs.
Yeah, that's what we are. Raisin Canes, delicious.
Are we getting one of those?
Hockey fans, check out
We should open one.
Bet365, the 3-goal early payout. When your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly.
Are we getting
one of those?
I hope so. I thought I saw
Did I
that.
take you there in Nashville? Who wanted to go so badly for chicken fingers?
I did
Oh,
end
it
up
was
there.
Star. Star, I think, was
Oh, yeah,
dying.
that's right.
Somebody was dying for chicken fingers.
That was
So
that was the second day there. 'Cause
Yeah.
Jack was an absolute pile of.
I ended up there the first night. It's like right across the street from all the bars.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
right on the corner.
yeah, it's called Broadway.
Right.
Yeah,
Jack.
right.
He doesn't remember.
No.
Overserved.
Quiet day in the old text line. We must have scared everybody off with it.
They heard the start of the.
People too busy hammering popcorn, watching us yell at each other.
These guys are going to kill each other. Youth Centers of Calgary will benefit from both of the texters. Thank you, Bill Terwilliger, $5. It helps! Did you see that Cyclops try to put the ball back when loading the balls? They had magnets in the balls.
Oh, here's the conspiracy.
Bill, we're going to need some
Hey.
visual evidence of what you're discussing.
No,
Send it in.
Cyclops is not nice.
that's mean. That was one of the wet bandits they had on site.
I
in the
guess so,
suit there?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to need. This could be something.
Maybe, yeah. Well, Bill seems to feel strongly about it.
Look, Jack, it's one sentence. You saw it on the internet. This has to be true, right?
I'm not gonna.
I said
guy
there was
that
something
says-
online. There was magnets in the balls.
Balls.
Balls. Thanks, Bill. Chris from Long Island, $5. Fells! Gonna cheer you up after not winning the lottery. My Isles offer Barzal for Coronado and the 6th overall. What say you? Chris has been he's been
He really wants
flogging this.
Coronado.
I'm
Boy,
not
still
gonna get the
passing on
6th
this.
overall.
I think he's making this deal worse. It was better before.
It's not better for us,
No, it's getting worse. 6 overall is going to be a good player and young and cheap for a while.
and we're
And you get to
terrible.
keep him for like a
so
decade in theory.
There's no rush.
Barzal's getting paid for a while, but like, where's he going to be in 3-4 years?
That's what it is to me. I feel like you're not getting any free agents this summer. You've traded away old players. You're going to trade another one. Like Coleman's going to go.
Yeah, never mind Mata and White Claw.
You don't need a guy
It's true.
like unless like you look back at the Flyer deal.
Mhm.
It wasn't a crazy cost to do it. So, okay, well, we'll bring in Frost and
That's
Farabee.
a
They're,
crazy crowd.
they're in their mid-20s. This is a 6th overall pick and one of your young.
That's a
this is
crazy
your leading
cost.
store.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Chris.
Sure, Chris. Good try.
Good try.
I know what he's saying. Well, Coronado's from, he's American, this sort of thing, Bars. I get it.
Means nothing to us.
I don't think either side really super tickled about it.
No, like the Isles are built to win now since the Schaefer thing.
Yeah.
I know they're making a big run.
I guess
in the
Sorokin in
playoffs.
his prime. We got the new coach for the future already.
Sure.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's a nice rink too.
So there you go. Those are our super chats today.
That's it, eh?
That's it.
Well, that's good. I got places to be.
Where are you going? Okay.
Vasectomy?
Drink. You and Grok. Got some reading to do. Some
Disinfectant.
Hand sanitizer.
tomorrow, Friday.
Take the day off.
Ooh, Dregs.
Darren
Dregs.
Darren Drager will join us.
He's at because he's great at Toronto.
Mhm.
Interesting week.
I hadn't read that article. Ooh.
Which one?
Regarding
The Athletic and Mr. Pelly.
Yeah.
that was the Siegel, Myrtle, and Chris Johnston.
Mm-hmm.
Feels a little hensy.
Because that's the thing. Up until Tuesday night, it felt like, ooh, this is
Yep.
not going. Oh, well, that is some good fortune, it would seem.
I don't want old Bill Terwilliger to get too excited on the conspiracy theories, but do you guys know when that massive new $10 billion TV rights deal kicks in from Rogers to the NHL? Oh, that's next year,
Oh.
Bill. So if you're going to add to your conspiracy theory,
Well, I feel like
slide that right in there.
I feel like that network has its hands full keeping clips off of Barn Burner.
Yeah, they're busy.
Full-time job worrying
Yeah.
about
Mhm.
3
Singing the Lion King.
fat dipshits in Marteloup. But that will do it. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow. See ya, buddies.